The following is a live sports presentation on Glycod.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school football starts now. Presented by Priority Radiology.
In the movie The Shawshank Redemption, Andy Dufresne says hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things. Joe Cox and Joey Hamilton here on Glycod. It's week one. Hope springs eternal. You got a battle tonight, the Battle of 403, Charlestown, Silver Creek, and some reasons for hope on both sides of this week one game.
Well, there's a new year, new coach for Silver Creek, second-year guy for Charlestown. These two programs are looking for new identities. Young guys, both play quarterback. You know, quarterbacks in life, if you've been on any college campus or high school campus, those are the guys that lead the way. So these two young men, quarterbacks, now they're high school coaches, they're leading the way for their programs, and there's a lot of hope. A lot of you know, as everyone's 0-0 at the beginning of the year, there's a lot of hope and a lot of I don't know, I guess, you know, playoffs, everyone gets in Indiana, but just a lot of hope, a lot of winning seasons. We're gonna start winning seasons.
Well, Charlestown, Aaron Daniel, they went 8 games in his first year. What do you do as an encore? Silver Creek, new direction. Stephen Stanley, the head man there. And kind of, we don't know what we're going to see from them tonight, but I know it's going to be exciting.
Be a tough battle to get 8 wins again. You know, that's one of those things like, did you outdo yourself? You know, you almost did so well. You almost have to win 9-10 games to repeat that. Yeah. But the excitement is high over there, and speaking of high excitement, Silver Creek, they're just thoroughly excited about their coach. I've talked to some fans. I've talked to some parents. One dad told me, whose son plays on the team, he said, I played for Coach Pap, the previous coach. He said, my son talks about the film they watch. He said they watched more film this summer than he watched in 4 years. So I think it's a new regime, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. You know, I know Silver Creek. That's all I've heard all week. Silver Creek. I mean, with their new coach, and I'm sure last year Charlestown, it was kind of the same way with their new coach. It's like, hey, we got this new guy. He's brought excitement. Everyone's this, everyone's that, and it's just like you said, the hope. It's endless, you know, and 8 wins was big last year for Charlestown. Got to start 1-0 to get that 8 wins. And Silver Creek, you know, it wasn't a great year, 3 wins, but hey, to get 4 wins or more, you got to start off, you know. And the Battle of 403 is where it's at. I know it's going to be packed. Oh yeah. It's going to be about 4,000 or 5,000 people here, just surrounded. Community. The burgers are going. The pork chops, the smokes over there. It's awesome. I love it. It's great.
Time for the hoping to turn to hitting. Now, before we go any farther, let's talk about those weather conditions out here. And tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by Strike and Spare in Clarksville. To book your next outing or party, visit strikeandspare.com or call 812-945-6625. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare. It's going to be about 84 degrees at kickoff. Clear and comfortable. Gorgeous night for football. I'm ready. If we go any further, I may have to tackle somebody, Joey Hamilton.
I'm fired up. You know, I'm looking at preseason polls in college, watching preseason football and pros, and all excited about this week one high school football. Great night, but as a player, and I'll say from the player's aspect, maybe a little too warm. Maybe a little too warm because those guys.
We'll talk about that.
Those guys going both ways, you know.
Yeah.
It's maybe a little too warm, but most guys, 90% of guys take this over that December 20-degree weather. But
absolutely.
But it's a great night for the fans. Great weather. Way to start the year off. This is it.
Let's get it going on the other side. Silver Creek and Charlestown on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties. When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home. And we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. Contact Packy today for a quote that could save you hundreds at 812-202-7271. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands.
Joe Cox getting a pregame word from Coach Stephen Stanley of the Silver Creek Dragons. Coach, first game for you at Silver Creek. Certainly not the first game in your coaching career. You've been a head coach for a year and been an assistant across Texas and Florida and even locally at Hanover College. Across all of that experience, what have you learned that has helped you this week getting ready for game one?
I think the biggest thing, just prepare. You know, you can never be ready enough. Just as much as we can, right? Trying to figure everything out during the summer and training camp. And, you know, that way the kids are able to try to cut it loose on Friday night, go play free. And that's what we've been trying to do.
Well, I want to start on defense because the two times these teams met a year ago, Charlestown put up around 50 points both times. So I'd imagine you guys are thinking that. How much of playing this Charlestown team is about assignment football and making sure that guys stay disciplined and maybe don't let that week one emotion carry them away?
I think that's the entirety of this week. Just defense in general. It's all assignment football. You know, you don't win your gap. I mean, number 25 for them. He's going to find it. I mean, he's a great player. Coach Daniel's a phenomenal coach. They're schemed up really well, coached really hard. We don't keep it in front of us. You know, let guys get behind us on the back end. You know, like you said, put too much emotion into it and not carry out assignments. They're going to exploit it. They're too good of a ball team. So we've got to, be on top of that from the assignment standpoint.
Absolutely. Looking over personnel offensively, one thing that stood out to me, you returned some outstanding size at the receiver position. You got Deontay Gasaway, Donovan Whitehead, a couple of big receivers, and they're not going to see a lot of DBs who are near them in size. Do you think you can take advantage of those guys' size on the outside sometime this week?
Yeah, we'll see. it's, I know, like I said, they're coached really well. I think it's going to be one of them games we got to feel out, see how they're trying to play us. At the corner position, I mean, even with the safeties, they might try to bracket those guys because they're big body. We really don't know. I think we're going to have to play it out however it is, the way they play us defensively, and just adjust as we go. We got to improvise with whatever it is. Coaches got to be on top of our game and be able to implement what we can on the fly to the kids, and just try to put us in the best position to try to see some success.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me how you feel about Zayden Robb, a quarterback, a guy who had some experience a year ago, but being QB1, I guess a little different for him.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's a little bit of a quieter young man, but he's done a lot in the last couple of months growing up, just trying to, be a more vocal leader, encourage, whether it's just a little pat on the helmet to the O-line, tell them good job. I mean, they need that, and so it doesn't matter. He was voted captain from his teammates, and I think that speaks a lot about him and just the strides that he's made since we've gotten here. But he's had a lot of snaps with us in the off season during the non-contact period, and summer he's done a great job, just handling the operation as a whole. So, excited to see him finally, go cut it loose against somebody else, being full go on Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the pregame word from Coach Stephen Stanley. Week 1, a new one for a lot of folks. Silver Creek and Charlestown coming up here on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today. Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong, and it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Battle of 403, Silver Creek and Charlestown. And tonight's keys to the game are presented by Northside Security. Mention Glycod to receive a free video doorbell with monitored subscription. For more information, call 812-282-3142. That's Northside Security, where service and protection meet. And as far as keys to the game, Joey, of course, Silver Creek, new sheriff in town. You just heard from Coach Stephen Stanley there. Big doings needed tonight. I mean, they've got their hands full, but there are a couple of things, obviously, that they're going to be thinking about in particular.
Well, first of all, on defense, they're definitely going to have to alignment on defense. Charlestown has so many sets. They're going to spread. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And being new and being a player in a first-year system, it's hard enough. It's hard enough just to learn where you line up and what to do, and just the basis and just the alignment on defense. If they can line up on defense in the right spot and make some plays. Second of all, when they get the ball, they need to control the ball on offense, hold the ball a little bit, take some time off the clock.
Yeah, shorten the game. Right.
Exactly. And then last, it's like Coach Stanley and we talked the other day, and and I knew he was a guy after my own heart because we were talking about the SEC media football days, and he goes, "Well, Kirby Smart, blah 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 blah," and I said, "Exactly." I said, and that's football, and what we both talked about, and he told me, he said, win the basics. They've got to tackle, they've got to block, and they've got to limit turnovers. So he said last year they were a terrible tackling team, and he had to let his kids know and watch the film. So self-assessment. He said block. He said they don't have to make great blocks, but just get enough in the way and just limit the turnovers. No turnovers, and those are the keys to the game for Silver Creek tonight.
Absolutely. Your Charlestown, again, expectations are high. 8 wins in season 1 for Coach Daniel, and that just means you got to keep aiming even higher. They've got a lot of playmakers back, and they got a lot of guys who can make big plays, and I got to think they're starting there.
That is exactly where they're going to start. Charlestown just needs to be explosive on offense. Just do what they did last year. I know you got a couple new faces and you got a couple returners, but just play within the coach's system, be explosive on offense. And, part of that is, continue year 2 on defense. Last year they gave up 27 a game. They were +3 on the turnover ratio. Just get better on defense.
Couple of real good senior linebackers I'm sure we'll talk about at some point. Yeah.
Studs. But, just continue year 2 defensively. And last of all, what every coach talks about, Coach Daniel, he said, if we don't turn the ball over, we win the game. And I was like, so I guess the key to that game would be limit the turnovers.
I think everybody's on board with that one. Always a big deal in week 1. Before we go any further, this broadcast authorized by Charlestown High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. Going to step aside, and on the other side of this break, some pregame comments from Pirates head coach Aaron Daniel. Silver Creek and Charlestown only about 11 minutes away here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Joe Cox getting a few pregame thoughts from Coach Aaron Daniel, the Charlestown Pirates. Coach, a year ago you were the new guy on the block, and now you're the wily veteran in this coaching matchup. What does it mean to have the kind of returning talent that you guys have got on both sides of the ball as you prepare to start your second season here?
I think it means a lot. You know, you go into the off season and last year you're thinking totally different than this season, right? You're trying to do all new schemes and installs to kids who have not heard any of the names or lingo or the terminology of the offense or the defense or the special teams. And that kind of makes it a little bit of a slower process than what you want it to be, right? And so having a lot of turnover come back this year, you felt like you were able to kind of hit the ground running a little bit, and a lot of the stuff stayed the same and similar names and different things. And so the kids kind of picked up on it, you know, a lot quicker than they did last year. And so not that the playbook is deeper, you know. I just think you're able to kind of jump in and start running plays and getting into the deeper details of it and the fundamentals of everything a little quicker, because everybody kind of already understands which direction they need to go and what their assignment is and those things. So it's been a really good offseason for us, so I'm excited to see what we do tonight.
Obviously, one of those guys who's experienced, the quarterback Christian Grayson, threw for over 2,500 yards, 22 scores a year ago. What does it mean being able to lean on that veteran leadership a little, and where do you think he can improve this season?
You know, everybody's kind of asked me that question here leading up into this and the previews and everything. I know what he's capable of doing on the field, and don't get me wrong, you know, he has a few things that we needed to clean up, you know, that he could obviously be better at. But the big thing that you talked about, the veteran leadership, that's the area that he's kind of grown the most this offseason and into the summer. And so far, as we get ready to start this season, he's kind of taken off in that role, being more vocal, owning things, getting guys in the right spots, and making sure everybody's doing what they need to do. And he's kind of commanded that. And so that leadership quality and being able to take the team and the offense and, have that voice, whenever you got a player-led team, our coaches obviously navigate a lot of everything, but if you can get players taking ownership of it and make it their own, it can kind of become a special thing.
On the other side of the ball, wanted to ask about a couple of seniors, had over 100 tackles apiece last year, Jaden Traub, Blake Thacker, against the Silver Creek team with a new coach, a lot of question marks. You're going to just kind of lean on those guys to be ready for a little bit of everything here in week one?
Yeah, you watch the scrimmage film and you know that you're not seeing everything that they're capable of doing. You're going to get kind of a vanilla version of it, right? And so you got to play assignment football, and those guys have had a great offseason. We've had a few scrimmages with a lot of different things thrown at us, so they've seen a lot of football, and last year's experience, and so you're going to rely on that. They might get us on a few things here early, just because you weren't expecting it, but I think once we kind of get settled into what they're trying to do, I think we should do a good job with the veteran leadership back there.
That's Coach Aaron Daniel of Charlestown ahead of this week one rivalry battle with Silver Creek coming up here on Glycott.
Looking for family fun in southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us. State Farm Insurance Agent Teresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential.
The battle of the 403, Silver Creek, Charlestown. Boy, it is a raucous crowd out there tonight. Both fan sections are full. I saw a giant inflatable pirate mascot. I mean, it's all going on down there, Joey.
I love it. I enjoy this so much. Riding into Charlestown, looking at every house, seeing a little a sticker on a car, seeing a sign in the yard, cheering. I mean, this is awesome. This is just what thrills me about, smaller towns, when you're in a big metro area like Louisville, you don't get those things. But when you're here, you got everyone in the town here. If you wanted to go get a slushie, you could probably walk in and get one, and nobody would say nothing because everybody's at the game.
No crime the night of the game, absolutely.
You can walk in and get a slushie at the convenient, nobody'd be there because they're all here. But I love it. This is a great atmosphere. The kids are going crazy. The parents have did a lot of talking. I went around and walked around and listened to dads talk about how important this game is on both sides. I listened to moms talk about how proud they are of their boys and how excited they are for the new coaches. It's just great.
Well, let's get it going. Silver Creek has it teed up. They're going to kick it away. Brady Anderson to boot it. And Charlestown going to get the football first. Solid kick by Anderson. Going to trickle on through into the end zone. And a touchback to open the season. Charlestown, the personnel to watch for: Christian Grayson, the quarterback, over 2,500 yards, 22 touchdowns last season. He's got a lot of good targets. Number 5, Sloan Roberts, is one of the guys to keep your eyes out for. Speedy running back, number 25, Robert Barker, just a sophomore, didn't get a ton of carries last year, but made an impression, and he can go a long distance in a quick amount of time.
Had a really, really good spring from what Coach talked about. And pay attention that on that kickoff, the returner missed it. The sun may have been in his eyes, so pay attention. The ball's coming that way down the road here.
Shotgun look with 4 receivers. That's Barker beside the quarterback, Grayson. Grayson's got it. Quick pass. Got the completion. Able to gain some short yardage there. It's Keon Davis with the catch.
Good job there by number 9 right there, Elliott Lannert. Lannert just comes out and follows his man, makes a nice tackle right there. Just good, solid football, good fundamental football right there.
And here goes the chess match. Trips left this time for Charlestown. They don't waste any time getting up there. 2nd and 5 at the 25. Grayson, another quick pass, well covered by Silver Creek. And drop him for a loss. Nice play. That's Deontay Gazaway up from the secondary to make that tackle.
Yeah, that's 2 plays right there, so keep that in mind as you see that right there. I'm sure Coach may have something for that, but when those DBs are that aggressive, that's sometimes when you start seeing the old fake and go, where he may pump fake the ball and they send a receiver downfield. But great job, first 2 plays by the Silver Creek DBs and safeties.
A 3rd down and 9. 2 wideouts each way. Grayson to throw. Grayson with a completion, but Silver Creek holds it 2 yards shy of the first down. Sloan Roberts on the catch, but that's a nice stand potentially for Silver Creek, although we'll see. No sign of the punter just yet for Charlestown.
And we have a lineman down.
Yeah, well, that also
for Charlestown there, but nice play there over the middle, catch over the middle. Both teams, good execution right there where the tight end finds the open spot, and good job by the defensive backs and the linebackers to just make a nice tackle there right as he catches the ball to hold him short to make it about 4th and 1.5, maybe 2.
Going to be 4th and about 2. They're tending to the injured player. We'll take a quick break and be back with the 4th down play here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
So 4th down upcoming. Bad news here for Silver Creek with a player down and getting some attention. Of course, Joe, you and I were talking on a warm night like this. That's obviously not what we're dealing with here 3 plays into the game, but there is obviously massive potential for some muscle cramps when you get at the mid-80s and particularly wearing black shirts.
Yeah, there's no, I should say there's no workout that is going to prevent you from getting in shape from this. The coaches say, if you work out hard, if you run all summer, if you do that, you come into camp, great shape, and still it's like, can't work me hard enough. Yes, I can. Coach can't work me hard enough. I'm ready. And coach is like, oh, I can work you hard enough. And next thing you know, you're like, but I ran all summer. I did everything you asked to do. I did sit-ups, I did pull-ups, I did core work, I jogged, I did sprints. And it doesn't matter. This heat right here will overcome all of that. So, but there's being in shape and being in better shape. So, there's guys that was just knocked them out right away, and there's guys you're still going to be tired, but they're going to make it through. So,
it was big Morgan Herndon, 79, who goes off on the cart. Pretty despondent. 3 plays into his season. It's like a pretty good injury. Hopefully he'll be back soon. 4th and 2, and we'll see. It looks like it is going to be a punting situation. Sloan Roberts is back deep to kick it. And it's going to be Elliot Lanehart who drops back to return for Silver Creek. So 4th and 2, fake certainly within the realm of possibility, but he does boot it. High short kick, not going to be fielded.
Peter, get away from that ball. Oh, well.
Oh, then dive on it down at the 42-yard line. Yeah, that's Tristan Lindsay may hear a few things about that. Well, I'm sorry, wrong team. Elijah White may hear a few things about that from Coach Stanley.
You dive in that ball, you make sure you recover it, because if you don't, it could be in a whirl of hurt. But
I noticed Lanehart dove on him about as quick as he dove on the ball. He was not going to take any chances.
Yes, he did. Yes, he does. So I'll talk to you about that, being in shape and series of things here in just a moment when we get opportunity.
So here come the Dragons, ready for their first offensive play, and they have gone 5 wide here. Zayden Robb is the quarterback. There's number 18. He sets, fires, caught. Short yardage, but a nice gain right there. I believe that was Sam Elliott who he was able to zero in on. And
nice
pick up good yardage.
Nice out route right there. It's basically like an off-tackle run right there when you go, but you're out there in the 5 wide. You're out there in what Mississippi Valley used to do, the Houston Oilers, and now teams, they do that spread, no back. It's just like a solid little run right there in the out.
Elliott, the running back, he wears 8. He's in there beside Robb on this play. Going to now balance the formation, and a flinch up front is going to cost him 5 yards.
Oh, that's what Coach talked about. He said, you got to tackle, we got to block, no mistakes. No, not a turnover, but, when you make a nice first down gain like that, then you have to take it back 5 more yards. It's like those 2nd and longs are just not the best in the world to want to have.
2nd and 9, very different than 2nd and 4.
Correct.
They're at the 43. Trips to Robb's left. That's the open side. He rolls that way. Gets away from some pressure. Man open downfield, caught. Big play. Does it go to the house? You bet.
Nice
touchdown, Drake Oltman.
Nice wheel route right there, and trips right there. You had the one outside man just go in and curl in. As he curls in, 2 DBs go to him, and no one stays with Altman, and Altman just runs it right down the field. Next thing you know, touchdown, Silver Creek, 9:30 to go in the clock. Watch the replay right here.
He had all kinds of room.
Rolls out left, gets away on the curl route. Inside guy, DBs go to him. He just goes on the up and out, and next thing you know, wide open.
Made it look easy. Anderson for the extra point. The snap's off, but they get it down, and it's no good. But still 6-0 the edge for Silver Creek. Don't you go anywhere. Come right back with us here on Glycod.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Bigler.
6-0 after the big play. Rob to Oltmann, and all of a sudden there's that hope. You make a play like that, 57 yards, and life looking pretty good for Silver Creek right now.
Couldn't have drew it up better for Coach Stanley right there. 3 and out, punt, get the ball, first down, positive yards. A little flinch there, make it 2nd and 8 instead of 2nd and 2 or whatever, 2nd and 4. But then you come back out, quarterback rolls out left, trips to left. Inside man just goes up, out, stays out wide. Outside man curls in. DBs go to him, hit him on a touchdown pass. Couldn't have rolled it up any better.
Anderson line drive kick, going to be one of the up men. Getting some good yardage out to about the 35-yard line. Nice job. Making a little something out of nothing on that one. Well played by Evan Causey.
Good field position right there, and I know Charlestown's very happy about that.
Well, the negative play hurt them the first time. They picked up 5, but then they lost 4, and that left the third down pass for 7 or 8 yards, a yard or 2 shy of where it needed to be. So, the Pirates going to be mindful of avoiding the negative play this time.
Well, let's see if they come out with something a little different. Or, those DBs did such a great job the first series for Silver Creek. See if they run the ball here.
Trips left for Grayson. Fake, throw, nice catch, and as he breaks free, how about back-to-back touchdowns? Welcome back to football, folks. There you go.
65-yard touchdown. Right.
I think the offense is maybe a little bit ahead of the defense right now. Keon Davis takes that one to the house.
65-yard touchdown right there. What a play. Nice play right there. Just catches it. Right there, watch the quarterback. Drops back, looks, hits right in between the seam, breaks one tackle, and then after that, it's just speed. Just speed. Nobody's going to catch that, man. 65 yards to the house. Loving it. Loving it. If you're an offensive guy, loving this. Loving every bit of this.
Got another player down here. Let's see what we're going to be dealing with. But, yeah, it's anything you can do, I can do better. That the old
fans got to love this. Got to love this, every bit of this.
Yeah. And the young man who is down's up. He's all good. Charlestown to kick to see if they can make that Silver Creek lead short-lived. It's going to be Braden Lasso. Defensive back and kicker. He'll be on to try this one. It's absolutely obligatory since his name is Lasso. I have to say, football is life for Braden Lasso.
You gotta love it.
Riff out to my Ted Lasso folks. Lasso's kick is high, and it's true. 7-6 Charlestown. They jump ahead. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
2 plays, 2 touchdowns. It's now 7-6 Charlestown. It's a little aerial bombardment. You said in the open, 2 former quarterbacks, and they're pulling out some of that QB trickery right here, Joey.
Well, I think that's the way it is now. The way it is now this day, get these kids that let him go to the house speed. Nobody's going to catch him right there.
He broke that first tackle. There was no question.
That's what, it's almost like basketball where everyone wants to shoot the 3. Football, now everybody wants to throw the ball all the time. Throwing the ball is running it. It's the way of the world now.
Lasso to kick away.
Nice job. Corners this at about the 3. Here comes the return, trying to work outside.
Got
Good
one man
patience.
to beat.
Gets the corner.
One man to
30, 40. Can he cut it back? Not quite, but all the way out to midfield. Nice return for Jaden Williams.
Williams with a really nice return right there. He sucked everybody in. As he sucks everybody in, he's got one man to beat on the corner. Watch this. He comes down. Takes the kick. Takes
Looks
the return.
a little dicey around the 15, and then hello.
Inside, then bounces out. Got one man to beat right there. Beats a contained man. Then once he beats a contained man, gets upfield, gets a nice block. Gets up past the 40, past the 45, out to about the 50-yard line. Great return. Great return. Can't ask for anything better than that other than a score.
Zayden Robb back out to lead the offense. 2 receivers each way. Sam Elliott, the running back.
It's like a delay.
Yeah.
Took a little long there to get out. Now coach is kind of fired up probably about that. After great return right there, then you got to start out 1st and 15.
Well, of course, the last time they had a 5-yard penalty, they immediately followed it with a long touchdown. Let's see if they can find that script again.
Yes, they did.
Everybody shooting from the hip early, 7-6.
So we got a 65-yard touchdown by Charlestown, and let's wait for this play here.
Rob got 2 wideouts each way. One moves in. And they hand it off. Elliott is hit and dropped right about the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard.
And he really didn't really get hit. He ran into his own man, but such a good play there by the defender right there. Defender sits right there, stacks the hole right there, and the back runs in, and he runs right into his own man right there and just kind of bounces back. Nice defensive play there.
The defense take any help they can get, and this time we got Charlestown coming across, and they'll give back the free 5 yards they got just a moment ago.
A little excited there, defensive end out there.
2nd and 11.
Giving some of that back.
Elliott going to head out. Jaden Williams heads in. Looks like it's going to be an empty set here. Yep, trips right. 2 receivers left. Now Williams in motion, and they flip it to him, and they're calling that an incomplete pass. It was very close to being a lateral, Joey.
It looks straight on right there. We kind of had the bird's eye view right there. It kind of straight across, but quarterback has to kind of just throw it back to him right there. He kind of just threw it into no man's land and the back, And
I think there was some room there, I think.
There was plenty of room. What that looked like is there's 2 guys that don't work too much together right there. I think he may not get as much work as some of the other guys right there.
They're down. It looks like a busted play, and Rob runs straight ahead and only able to gain a couple. And that's not going to be anywhere near first down yardage and sets up a punting situation.
Yeah, it's going to be maybe a yard more than where they started at off the excellent return right there. So I know coach is not happy about that, and he's start with a great return right there, and next thing you know, he turn penalty, nothing much on the run. Yeah, but first punt of the night.
Anderson to punt. Keon Davis, watch that man back to return it. Anderson, high short kick, won't be returned. It goes out of bounds. Well, they got a pretty favorable. No, I was going to say they got a favorable spot, but now he's checked back up.
All right,
that's about what I thought. 34-yard line, so only about a 15-yard punt.
Yeah, I almost saw that myself. I was like, he's kind of still going down there. It's not where the ball lands.
I'm no mathematician, but if the ball is out of bounds at the 33-yard line, then it definitely didn't go out to 25 unless we've got some wild and woolly winds going down there.
Kind of funny right there. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But
he faked me out.
Make the right call there, and there you go.
Charlestown back on the attack, leading 7-6. Christian Grayson, the quarterback, already thrown 1 touchdown tonight. First down at the 34. Going to hand it off, and Charlestown not having any part of that. Well played inside. I see Big Sam Elliott in there among others.
Yeah, first run of the game there for Charlestown right there, and then just stacked up right there. You got number 13 out there, Donovan Whitehead, the 6'6", 225 senior right there playing defensive end. Number 13, he's in on that as well as the linebacker right there.
Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Grayson got 2 receivers right, 1 left, but he looks left. Now pulls it down. He can take off across the 35, makes a man miss. Out near the first down. A nice run there by Christian Grayson. Just saw nobody in front of him and thought, hey, I can go get something out of that.
Well, he had Whitehead and on the left side, so stay away from the 6'6" guy over there, and he just backs up, and next thing you know, he looks, goes to the left, nobody over there, no contain, gets what he can get, gets enough up there close to the first down. You got to make it 3rd and short.
A 3rd and a long yard. Same formation, but a flag. False start. Well, 3rd and a little bit over a yard becomes 3rd and 6.
I saw some defensive players flinch. I didn't see any offensive players flinch, but I'm not down on the field, and line judge calls it. That's his call, so it's going to be 3rd and 6.
I think it was over on that left side, which is the side away from us. So, yeah, we can see it a little bit better on the right side of that line.
Exactly.
They're a little shielded from us here on the left.
That's a tough break there for Charlestown. Charlestown gets all the way. Quarterback does a great job, makes it 3rd and manageable, and now it is 3rd and 6.
Grayson. Hand it off, try to run it to the edge, and I think he got it. Yes,
nice
he did.
Play right there.
Good, careful run by Robert Barker. Got what he needed.
Barker with a nice move right there. Nice duck and dive right there by the running back right there. He gets it, and once he gets it, look at the juke move right there. Juke move, boom, boom, right there. Then as a back goes north and south, gets up there, gets enough for the first down, move the chains. Good solid play there by Charlestown, by the Pirates.
Barker comes out. He's hopping a little bit. I think he's going to be all right. Needed 6, and he got 8. First down at the 46. Grayson fakes the handoff. Looking deep. Got a man out there. It's open. Incomplete. Addison Jones was wide open, but just couldn't quite catch up with that one.
The quarterback just pulled him off the numbers there. Little bootleg action there. A little pressure on the quarterback there on the bootleg. As he comes back around, you see him come around. He's looking. He just throws it and gives his receiver some time there, but Addison just couldn't find it right there. Number 4 just could not find the football, and next thing you know, it's going to be it was going to be 2nd and 10. It was really a nice play though right there. Addison Jones just couldn't find it.
They bunch everybody up this time. Send a motion man left to right, and they're going to throw it that way, and it's caught by Traub, and Traub down near the first down marker. He doesn't quite get there, but a nice play by Brayton Traub.
That was kind of a deceptive play right there because you bring number 16 in motion right there, Keon Davis, and it looks like they're going to throw it to Davis. Davis goes out wide. Everybody looks like they're going to Davis, and next thing you know, Traub catches it and cuts up inside.
Cuts under him, yeah.
Cuts under him. That's a nice play right there. I like that. I don't know if that was by design, but, hey, it looked good. Looked good on film.
3rd down and a yard. Keon Davis out wide. He's got 1 touchdown already. Gonna hand it off. First down and more. Nice run.
Nice trap play right there. That's a delayed trap right there. Nice design right there by Charlestown right there. The back just hesitates, waits for that block to come by, kicks it out. As he kicks it out, you can see right there, then he just gets upfield. Really nice design right there. Boom, boom, boom.
6 yards for Robert Barker and a first down. Pirates on the move. Down to the Dragon 39.
Barker showing some elusiveness. Last 2 times he's touched the ball right there, picked up positive yards both times.
2 receivers left, 1 right for Grayson. Another play fake, straight ahead run. This time not as successful. Picks up 3 or 4.
Nice job right there by the quarterback. Had a man wide open across the middle if he had been a little more patient, but he saw an opening and wanted to go ahead and get what he get. Christian Grayson right there just drops back. Had his slot receiver wide open over the middle, but hey, he still got positive yards out of that.
2nd and 6 at the 35.
I'm sure the Charlestown coaching staff will see that down the road. They look back in the film, they'll save that for later.
2 receivers right, 1 left, tight end on the right. And looks like a busted play, and Grayson able to turn it into a positive to a first down. All the way down to the 26. There's some stick-to-itiveness.
Some trickery there. I'm going to hold the ball out as if someone's coming. As my back goes off, then I'm going to cut up the middle, and I'm going to get just what I need for the first down. Nice elusive run there by the quarterback.
You want to mention, we saw Morgan Herndon go out on that first series. He is down on the sideline, but he's got a crutch, so I'd imagine we won't see him back tonight. 26-yard line on this drive for the Pirates. First down there. Grayson going to fire. Dangerous play. We got a flag.
We definitely got a hold right there. Number 4, the wide out right there. Addison Jones, which, if I'm Charlestown, I will take the hold. You don't want to see the flag, but I'll take the hold because if he doesn't hold him right there, that's going to be a pick 6.
Yeah, he's got a beat on that one.
Definitely going to be a pick 6 right there. So, you take the best of the worst, the best of the worst. You get 2 options. I said, you want a pick 6, you want a flag. I'll take the flag because if he doesn't hold him, it's going to be a pick 6.
It is. He got close to it anyway. Williams, definitely notable as an athlete, had a nice kick return earlier and asserts himself a little bit on defense. I mean, he creates that 10-yard penalty.
He does, and I know right now the coaches aren't happy with it. I could see them talking to him, but hey, once they see it on film, they'll,
Yeah, you're that receiver in the film room. You're saying, yeah, but.
Well, the coaches will look at it and they'll see it.
Yeah.
But they won't be happy about it. They'll find a way for you to get better. Say if you had took that other step right there and got in better position, you could never win.
First to 20 to 36, 2 receivers each way, and Grayson going to run again. Down to the 30, and he's fighting his way down to about the 28, maybe even 27.
Yeah, once again, they're collapsing that end over there, and so it's just open room for him. Oh, his helmet's off. The quarterback has to come out. Does he have to come out right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's got to come out. So
Ricky White, number 9, going to come in, and he'll take this snap.
But you can see when he backs up right there, that left side is just clear, so he sees an opening right there and tries to get what he can get.
He's a passer, but he's not afraid to put his head down and fight for some yardage. That's come up a couple times on this drive. Grayson, a junior. Ricky White, he's a senior. Ricky White's a junior.
Well, he's got 59
carries.
Well,
they're going to talk about this. They'll have a timeout. We'll take the break as well. Charleston on the move, leading 7-6 here on Glycod.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
All right, second down upcoming. Joey, you said when we were off, I was having the same thought. I think they may have called that timeout just to get QB1 right back in there.
There you go. Yeah, just want to get your main guy back in there. He's, like you said earlier, he's threw for over 2,500 yards last year, had 22 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's a great ratio right there. He also was 6 for 7 on extra points right there and had 115 yards and 59 carries. So
yeah, I'm a little impressed with him as a runner so far. That would be my first thought. He's done a nice job in that department.
He's been very elusive right there.
And no, White is still in there at quarterback.
Yeah,
so.
Still left White in the game. Ricky
maybe
White.
Grayson got his bell rung a little bit, or maybe we're wrong on that particular rule. But I thought at the time maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah, called the time, but they Coach said, hey, let White get some crumbs too. Let him get his feet wet in the rivalry game.
Hands it off inside. Nice, good run inside the 20. Inside, well, down to about the 15. The ball came out at the end.
Oh, then fumble. It's going to be White ball.
Barker on the carry, and it was a good run, but he lost the football.
Silver Creek football on that one right there.
Elijah White comes out of the pile with the ball. And a promising drive for Charlestown.
See him
but
gets
it
it,
ends
positive yards, 2 guys, and then it's hard really to say. I don't know if that he was on the ground yet, but hey, the referee called fumble on that one.
Silver Creek was really ready. They were selling it well.
Yeah. And it's one of those things. It's hard to say right there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not in the thick of the pile right there, but that was a great run and a great trap block right there, and just positive, and then to give the ball right back. Devastating right there.
He's upset on the sideline. Barker, he's really, I think, angry at himself. He'll get another shot. First down, Silver Creek at their own 16. Down by a point, trips left for Zayden Robb. Robb, he'll keep it. Across the 20, 25, 30. Puts his head down out to about the 32. So we started with everybody throwing it. Maybe now everybody's going to just put that quarterback back there and run it a little bit.
Well, the C just opened up right there. The back flares out to the right. The backers flare out, and there's just like the C just opened up for him, and he's like, why not? You know, there's nothing there. So he made a nice run right there. And back to that fumble recovery right there, I said we live in a world where everything's a replay, but not in high school football. So, you know,
we can get a replay, but they can't get a replay.
Yes.
32-yard line now for Robb. Hand it off, try to sweep left, and well played that time by Charlestown. They weren't going to have any of it. Sam Elliott couldn't get outside on that one.
Is that Thacker right there? Nice play. No, that's number 48 right there.
Deshaun Davis.
It's Davis right there. A nice play right there. Good job by Davis coming up with a big-time play. Davis just shot the gap right there. They blitz on the left side and just had one more than they could block, and Davis is the recipient of that one.
2nd and 14, 4 receivers right, empty set.
Oh.
And a flinch up front, and
different person,
back 5 yards.
Same spot, defensive end. maybe something going over there with that left defensive end spot, because it's different person, different personnel, but same position. The defensive end jumped off sides on that side earlier for Charlestown.
Same penalty. 2nd down and 9 now. 33-yard line for the Dragons. Empty set again. 3 receivers on the right, 2 on the left.
Empty is what's giving Charlestown some trouble, too.
Robb going to fire.
Oh!
His receiver turned, and it went the other way. Colt Jones.
Colt Jones never turned his head around. You know, I think a little miscommunication there, and almost had an excellent opportunity for a pick 6 right there. I think the sun, as we talked about the sun earlier in the game, I think the sun was in the linebacker's eyes right there. Because if he could see that ball, he would have got it.
3rd down and 9 now. They stay with that empty set. Trips left. Junior quarterback Zayden Robb looks, fires, deep shot. Incomplete.
Great
Good try.
coverage.
Just couldn't quite fit it in. And well played by Charlestown. Gazaway not quite able to grab that one.
It's Gideon Montez right there, number 80 right there. And it's one of those things that looked like the ball was just in both of their eyes, and I don't think they could really see the ball. They both threw their hands up, but it looks good on film, and it's a great job there by the DB.
Yeah, that's a better situation as a DB than a receiver. Nobody catches it. You can walk away with your head high as a DB.
Walk away is going, no, sir, incomplete. and he's given up a couple inches on that, but great play there.
Gazaway, one of those big receivers that Silver Creek has, and they took a deep shot with him. Anderson to punt.
Oh, nice one.
Davis
nice booming
backs
punt.
up. Davis muffs it and has to fall on it at the 20-yard line. A good job covering it up, but that's it. Nice boot right there. That one covers about 47 yards when all is said and done.
Nice 47-yard punt there. That's booming right there. And I think the sun, even though the ball was over his shoulder a little bit, I think the sun played a little effect right there on the returners as he had turned his shoulder right there and look over his shoulder. But that sun right now, it's in a hectic spot right now.
Charlestown backed up to the 20.
Back-to-back plays of big-time plays here. Then we've had some movement here. Then we've had some penalties. Let's see what happens here with Charlestown.
Grayson, a little short pass. Barker's got it. Picks his way 25 out to the 30. Big hit right there. Going to be a first down, but Elliott Lanehart was there to lay a lick on him in exchange for the 10 yards.
Yeah, safety comes up, just drops in there, just throws it right over the top there. As he throws it over the top, just makes a nice catch there, gets upfield, gets what he can get, and big number 9 comes in and makes a nice play, but not till after he gets the first down.
Pirates out to the 31 now.
It was a safe throw in the shade over there, away from the sun.
See if they do that again. Grayson, nope, going to throw it into the sun. Over the middle, it's a catch. And they break free, not on this one, but still a nice gain of about 13, 14 yards to Addison Jones over the middle.
And we talked about earlier, he was wide open right there where the quarterback ran a few plays ago. This time he drops back, he's a little more patient, and that same player's wide open right there. And Addison Jones catches it and moves the chains right there. And it looks like we got cramps going already in the first quarter.
Yeah, Silver Creek with a...
Guys going both ways right there already. And those creeks, you got to get that pickle juice or something out there going. And just get those cramps out of there, get those salt pills and some pickle juice.
Yeah, Silver Creek going to talk this over as we're near the end of the first quarter. Try to work through it, and a good chance for me to tell you. Glycod would like to thank our corporate partners for being part of tonight's live, free-to-watch high school sports broadcast. If you are a business owner or decider and would like to grow through our promotion of high school sports, please email us at info@glycod.com. We appreciate everybody who's stood with us all these years. Always fun to bring these games to you.
Very exciting, very exciting. But I'm looking at Charlestown here, and I'm looking at Coach Daniel here. I'm looking at his resume, which I've looked at earlier, and
he's been around. We'll have to take the quarter break here and get into that in the second quarter. But yeah, we've got a lot to talk about on that front. A lot of everything to talk about. One quarter in the books. Charlestown 7, Silver Creek 6. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
And a sack. Silver Creek able to get through on the first play of the second quarter and take down Christian Grayson.
It's Elijah White right there. And what Charlestown tried to do is what we talked about earlier. Those DBs are just flying up. So the outside receiver sits there and he halts and looks like he's waiting for the quick screen, and another one gets upfield. But that's a good job there by Silver Creek to run with the deep guy. And as the quarterback did not have time, Elijah White, number 24, comes in from the backside and makes a nice sack right there.
Second down at 17. Silver Creek really, I think, would be pretty happy. I mean, they're down a point. They're not going to have a party for that, but I think this game's gone about the way they would want it to go so far. Second down, they run it off the backside. A nice little seam and able to pick his way out. Basically get back the yardage lost on the sack. Robert Barker able to make the 45.
Yeah, Barker with a nice run right there. Barker just gets it. Takes about 2 steps, just cuts up inside, north and south, gets some positive yards there. Gets across the 45 or to the 45 there.
Silver Creek struggling to get a player off. They didn't. Quick throw. It's caught. Going to be a couple yards shy of the first down if that doesn't get flagged. It doesn't look like it does. Sloan Roberts with the catch makes the 49. Now, I do see the flag over here on the far side now.
Did it come late? Okay, yeah.
They had a 12th guy who was trying to get off, but he was about 2 steps short when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, late there. Cooper Haffel trying to get off the field right there, number 47, and just can't get off right there. So
you'll take the play.
Take
because
the play,
it would be 4th and 3 if you don't.
Yeah,
so, I think
take the yards or take the yards and then make it 3rd down again?
Yeah. I think that is it. It's a substitution penalty. I know.
Okay. I think you had pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
And
there was 3rd and 9. It should be 3rd and 4 now.
Is it a 5-yard penalty?
I believe that's it. They walk it up.
4, 5, 6,
no,
7,
it's
8,
apparently the 15-yard
10,
variation.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yep. So that takes the decision out of the equation.
Yeah.
It's the first down at the 40.
That's a play that hurts. That hurts right there for Silver Creek right there to
had to stop.
Had a great job there. Did a great job there. And you just have a little substitution mishap right there coming on.
I just had a little confusion. A guy came in late, and another player trying to get off just couldn't quite make it. First down at the 40 for the Pirates. They lead 7-6 here early in the second.
Got that even front. Got 4 up front there.
Barker, the setback trips left. Grayson got time. Fires down the middle. Incomplete.
Almost.
Pretty well covered. There is plenty of traffic around that throw.
Yeah, I think Silver Creek's got their eyes on that inside slot guy. He's been open about 4 or 5 times in a row there. That was the big touchdown play that Davis caught right there. There's another couple plays. They've had positive yards with that slot guy. And I think Silver Creek's catching on right there. Right there with that play, they're going to figure this out and try to make they're moving Davis over to the other side now. So here we go.
2nd and 10, 40-yard line. Motion man, they hand off behind him. Barker, 35. Downhill, 30, 28-yard line. The young man runs a lot more physically than you would expect a 5'9", 155-pound back to do it.
He does right there. You see a little motion there to move the linebackers over there. Linebacker slides over, nice trap. He cuts up inside right there, goes north and south. Makes some good runs right there, other than his first run today.
Oh, fake to him and absolutely lit up on the outside is Addison Jones. Jaden Williams brought a tremendous hit. It's just an incomplete pass, but goodness, he brought the boom on that one.
Jaden Williams has been on every screen. Every screen. He's almost picked one off. Now he makes a big hit right there. Just comes right out. Look at him. Big hit right there all over it. Better not try that one again.
2nd down at 10. $29-yard line. Nick Gonzalez runs on late for Silver Creek. And the quarterback is bottled up, and he ran, but he did not get far. Made it to about the 27-yard line to Grayson.
Great job there by Silver Creek. You got a Danny Gansey right there, number 6, going with the wide out deep right there. Then you got number 1 right there. You got Nick Gonzalez staying with the man going for the quick screen. No place for the quarterback to go. Good pressure there by Silver Creek.
They're down at 8. We had back-to-back touchdowns in the first quarter. That's been all of the scoring so far. 7-6.
It's like close to delay a game. They can get it off. They got it off.
Grayson fires, caught. Over the middle, first down, 15, 13, 12-yard line. Addison Jones working over the middle.
Got Addison Jones right there. And I think Silver Creek had their eyes on Davis there. They were just watching Davis. Davis switches sides. Next thing you know, Addison Jones goes into the slot and as if no one was there with him. They're just playing 10 yards off of him. That's an easy pitch and catch right there. I think someone's on him this play, but last time they just forgot all about him.
First down at the 13. Grayson rolling off right, escapes a tackle, across the 10, across the 5. Near the goal line, but not quite there. First and goal.
Nice job right there. As you see the big tackle, pushes the defensive end, pushes him out right here. Quarterback drops back, defensive end tackle pushes defensive end out. Quarterback cuts up inside, makes a positive play right there, gets inside the 5. It's going to be first and goal for the Charlestown Pirates right there. Nice job by the quarterback, nice job by the tackle.
1 yard line.
Uh-oh.
Kind of bobbled it, and Barker close to the goal line, but didn't get in.
Almost a mishap right there between
they'll
quarterback
take the
and
no
back.
gain. That's not the big deal there. The big deal is the ball going blop, blop, blop around.
Still held onto the ball, and we'll take that. We'll take, like I said, out of two things happening, if they're both that, we'll take the
less bad thing. Yeah,
we'll take the less bad thing.
Disaster containment sometimes in week 1.
And we talked about that earlier about shotgun, and we'll wait till after this play.
Grayson keeping it, going in. Touchdown, Christian Grayson from a yard out. So he's thrown one, and now he has run for one.
Nice play right there. Here we go right here. Quarterback just has it, gets it. Back goes outside, he just cuts up inside. Quarterback just makes a play. Players make plays, and that's what Grayson did.
Lasso on for the extra point. They get it down, kicks away clean, and it's good. 14-6 Charlestown. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
So after near disaster, they decide, let's do this the easy way. Let's just keep it in the QB's hands.
Yeah, Grayson just takes it, says, I'll take it in my own hands. I've thrown one, now I'm going to run one. So Grayson's accountable for 2 of the touchdowns that Charlestown has tonight. Just making plays. That's what seniors do. And Grayson just coming in, 6'1", 185. Looking for big things out of his senior year, putting up points for the Pirates.
14-6 the edge, Lasso to kick it off. High kick, kind of short, but going to go out of bounds.
That's got a tough one right there, if they got some dynamic returner that you're a little afraid of.
We did see some big things from Jaden Williams that first time.
We did on his first return. He did it across the 50. I guess the coach said, I'll just give it to him at the 40. Is it 35 or 40? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Let's see.
I never can remember the mathematical formula. It's based on, where the ball started out. It's going to be
35.
The 35, yeah.
I think it's pro football the 40.
Correct.
And high school
because
35.
It's 5 yards further back. So
there you go.
That's it.
There you go. Here come the Dragons back out, trying to stay in the game here. They're only down 8 points.
Need a good possession. With a one-score game, it's not a you must score, but it's certainly you want a quality possession.
Yes, most definitely.
Rob in the pistol. Got it back behind him. Play fake. Nice throw. Going to be a first down. Nice connection with Drake Oltman on that one. Oltman caught the touchdown earlier. He gets about 16 yards. And we get a flag in here for some extracurriculars.
It looks like one of the Silver Creek players, after the whistle, made a little blocker, made some contact there. Altman with a nice little diagonal right there. Goes about 7 yards and does a diagonal on that. Makes a nice catch right there. Then after the play. Now, I don't think there was a flag. Honestly, I thought the kid tripped, but I guess the referee saw something over there. I didn't. Personal foul, there it is.
So you get 16 yards and you get back 15 yards.
Did you see the hit there late? I didn't see it, but
no, it's all the way on that other side.
Yeah,
so.
I was looking on the replay. I didn't think I even saw it. I just saw the kid fall back. Looked like he just fell back, but amongst all those white shirts over there, I couldn't
We've been
tell.
watching some soccer, Joey. You never know. There could be a little salesmanship involved, I'm just going to say.
After a little World Cup all summer, you never know. You never know. But, hey, that hurts right there. You make a great play, great first down play, then come back and make it 1st and 9.
1st and 9, yeah. So not real sure what we're looking at here. He's saying it should be 1st and 10. Yeah, and that's going to be what we're looking at. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 36. So that's squared away. Rob's got trips right this time. Now sends one back across. Play fake, big rush, dumps it down, incomplete. Tried to give it to his motion man there, Jack Dablow, but blown up pretty quickly that time by Charlestown.
Yeah, right there you got Aiden Shepard, number 45, just super fast. Quick, excellent pressure on the quarterback right there, making him make a decision real quick, and he had to throw it before his receiver was ready.
He got there about the same time the ball did, it looks like.
Yeah, no one blocked him right there. He just comes right in, and you know, the bootleg takes a little time, so it gives the defensive player just a little more time to get there.
2nd and 10, 36-yard line. Rob, QB draw. Not a lot there, but he's going to fight for every yard he can out to the 39.
That is a play that didn't seem like there's very much right there. That Charlestown defense just kind of bottled up the middle right there. And, you know, earlier when the quarterback there had an opening, it was off a play where the linebackers spread out and you sent it back out that time. There was none of that, and everyone just got thick in there. It was really thick.
3rd and 7, 39-yard line, down a score. Silver Creek could really use a first down right here. Trips right, that's the open side for Rob. Blitz comes off the left, they pick it up. Rob fires, caught, 46-yard line. First down, Deontay Gazaway with a nice play over the middle.
Nice clearing right there. You got your one wide out right there, number 16. He's just going straight down the middle right there. As he goes straight down the middle, he clears it right there, and you can see the receiver just comes in right behind him as he clears it. Just gets it there, makes a nice catch right there for a first down to move the chains right there. Didn't see what happened afterwards. I didn't know if he came down.
Yeah, Gazaway's shaken up. He's on his back. And
it's hard to say on that. It's hard to say on that right there.
Yeah.
He just comes down, and I just can't really tell right there. You know, if he just came down wrong or if somebody just kind of.
No, he's back on his feet.
Looks
okay,
like
good.
he's all right.
Good.
And, you know, the way these fields are, you know, he could have his head could have just popped back and hit the ground. But he looks like he's jogging off the field. He's ready.
Oh, big-time play. Gets the needed first down for the Dragons. Sends them across midfield.
Gazaway had 5 touchdowns last year. So for 383 yards. So, you know, he's a big-time player at 6'3". And they also got the other guy, 6'6", Donovan Whitehead, you know. So they've got some height on the wideouts out there.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Tight end on the left. Rob gives Elliott. Elliott's got some room. 40 down to about the 36. He should have a first down.
Nice job there by his wideout right there, number
Late
15.
flag.
Drake Altman, he's 6 foot himself, so.
I think this one's on Charlestown just based off body language of what I see from the Pirates as they come away from the play.
That's Warren Neal right there. Neal jumped off sides earlier at the left defense end, and now this time he just a little extracurricular activity. You know, it's a rivalry, but, you know, once that whistle blows, you got to stop. And referee didn't like what he saw, so it's going to be a little extra right there for the against the Pirates for the Dragons. Neal coming off, coach talking to him now, letting him know, hey, you know, when you hear the whistle stop, I know you're excited. I know it's a big-time rivalry, but you got to stop on the play. Talking about Altman, he's 6 foot in his own. He's a little guy, you know. He's a little guy at 6 foot when you got a 6'3" and 6'6". It's a nice run though by Sam Elliott.
Actually, it's a hold.
Oh, okay. And then personal foul.
And then a personal foul.
So you're offsetting.
So
there.
back 10 and forward 15, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, if my math's right, means we end up at about. Oh, yeah, there was the back 10, now the up 15. We should end up at the 41. At the 39, of course. Yeah. Clear as mud, first down and 3.
First and 3. Move it back, move it up. First and 3, here we go.
39-yard line.
Just under 6:30 to go here. Need something here for the Silver Creek Dragons.
Empty set for Rob. Short throw right. He's got it complete. Can they break free? There's a flag.
Ooh, nice play right there by number 0. Good hit.
Holtman didn't get much, and whatever he got, I think, is going to be negated by a penalty.
Braden Lasso right there. Lasso with a nice, strong tackle right there. Lasso comes up. This good throw by the quarterback trying to find his way, and here comes Brasso right there. Nice tackle. A little excitement there, and looks like we're going to have a hold against the Dragons. The wide out right there holding, so.
Yep.
From a 1st and 3 to a 1st and 11, 12. 1st and 11 here. 1st and 11, so. Got some non-prime numbers here. We don't want to get into all that, though. Let me leave all that alone.
I was told there would be no math.
Yeah, let's leave that alone. Only math is we're adding up 6s, 1s, and 3s, and maybe a 2.
1st and 11 at the 47. Rob gives it off. Working right and nothing doing.
Nice
Elliott
pressure.
couldn't get outside. They played him well.
Nice pressure right there. That's Zayden White again with 46, but he's also got his other guys right there. I'm number 48. I apologize. That's Deshaun Davis. Davis with a nice play right there. It's a lot of pressure right there. You see him coming up. Davis and a host of other Pirates right there just making a great play.
2nd and 14 at the midfield stripe. 3 receivers left for Rob. Looks over to Coach Stanley for some final instructions. Rob sets. Taking a shot deep. Man out there, caught. 25-yard line. Breaking free. Altman down to about the 12. Big play there. Drake Altman just kind of lulled him to sleep and then made the big catch.
The little guy makes the big play. And I say little guy at 6 foot compared to 6'3s and the 6'6s. Altman just goes up, pushes up 15, then does a little flag or corner route right there. Nice catch, gets it, makes a spin, tries to get what he can get, gets inside the 15. Nice throw, nice catch.
This drive's been just what the doctor ordered for the Dragons. 1st down and 10 at the 11.
And I think the quarterback hesitating right there, lulled the DBs asleep a little bit, and Altman just stayed on his route and just threw a nice corner route there.
Quick throw in the flat inside the 10 down to about the 8, maybe the 7. They went to Big Donovan Whitehead that time. Able to pick their way for some short yardage down to the 7.
The big man right there just catches it, and just turns out and gets what he can get right there. You know, I'm thinking you're going to throw it up there. He's 6'6". You throw it up there and let him get a rebound or something. He's a basketball player. I just throw it up there and just say, go get it.
Might see it right here. He's out there on the short side of the field on the left. He's the widest man that way.
And when you have 3 over there, everybody's got to go individual. You know, when you're out here by yourself down at the bottom of the screen, you can be double covered. So, yeah, you're right, absolutely right. 3 there.
Oh, they run it off the right, and it didn't work. Elliott tracked down in the backfield. Well played. Looked like Jackson Brody able to get up and spill that one.
Brody comes up. You got the extra man on this side with the wide out there, and when he sees run, if he's reading his keys, he sees a lineman coming upfield, he just comes right across the line there and just makes a nice play. And there's no one to block him out there. Charlestown's got the extra man.
3rd down and 11, big play in the game.
So they got a 3-on-2 situation. Oh, here they go. Now there looks like they're man coverage at the top, doubling up Gasway at the bottom.
Rob sets, waits, and he's going to scramble for just a yard or 2. Not much there. 4th down and 9 at the 11-yard line.
They're going to kick a field goal. They're going to
go
for it.
How comfortable are you with the kicking game? The extra point was missed. The snap was low. Anderson did what he could to get it out of there, but the snap threw it off. But he'll get a field goal try now.
That's what we talked about. If nothing else, at least get the opportunity to get some points out of this drive. And looks like with 3 minutes to go, they're going to go for this field goal.
28-yard try. Anderson near the right hash. Rob's the holder. Snap is low. Rob gets it down. They kick it out of there. It's long enough, and it's good.
Nice kick. That's a nice job right there.
Anderson connects from 28, cuts the lead to 14-9. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
And the field goal here from Brady Anderson. Just kicks it cleanly through. Nice job by Rob on a low snap again. He got it in there and put it down for Anderson to boot.
I'm comparing it from the first time, still a low snap a little bit, but the holder does a great job. And Anderson just kicks it right through there. It's a pretty kick right there. Nice job, nice effort. Right there, special teams are a big part, and that's what we talked about, that, you know, Silver Creek, when they got the ball there, just need to have something happen. You know, like I said, they're not out of the game, and to get 3 points out of that, that's huge right there, and they're going to get the ball second half.
Exactly, was going to bring that up. So now the thing is, can they hold it right here at 14-9? We'll see. Charlestown might have some things to say about that. Kick away from Anderson. It's a short kick. Caught about the 16-yard line by Jones. Jones
got a hole.
Got a hold. Out to the 30. Jones to the 35, 40. And runs out of real estate up around the 42, 43-yard line. Nice return.
Really nice return right there. Good blocking on that return. You see Jones catches it right there. They kick it to him. Jones with a nice catch. He goes to the right. It's going to be a right return. He just weaves his way through there. Finds out some good blocks. Steady past the 40. Great field position there for Charlestown.
Call it the 42, actually. First down, 2:45. The Pirates will give us a look at their 2-minute offense, give or take a little bit.
Yeah, they've got 2 timeouts left, and Silver Creek has 3.
Official gets the kicking ball out of there. Sometimes you forget about those. All the traffic on the left side here for the Pirates. Quick throw. Man who just had it, Jones. Jones, 45. Jones, 50. Near the first down marker. I guess he's a yard or 2 shy.
Really nice play right there. Really nice concept. This time they used 3 wideouts out there, and they used 2 of them to block. Where the Pirates had trouble with 1 wideout out there. This time they used 2 wideouts out there. Nice catch there by Jones. Gets upfield, gives him an opportunity to make a play.
He does get the first down. Pickup covered 10 yards. And Charlestown in business on the Silver Creek side of things, just like that. Grayson firing, tipped, picked, coming back with it. Silver Creek 40, 30, 20. One man, and he's hauled down. Nice play by the back. He's going to get a flag, but he did a great job to run down Cooper Hafeli there.
Cooper Hafley with a nice play. Tips linebacker drill all day. Any linebacker coach is going to love you that. Throw the ball, jump up, put hands up, tips it. But not only tips it, catches it. He gets 2 out of 3. You know, he tips it, catches it, gets the pick, you know, but doesn't take it to the house. But, hey, Silver Creek's going to take that right there, and I guess they're going to call the horse collar on that.
It was a horse collar on Barker on the tackle, exactly.
And you know, these days, you know, you're looking for safety from the kids there. I wouldn't really want to say it was horse collar, but when you pull them back like that, when their legs come back, they're going to call it every time. Be on the side of safety right there. So it's going to be a Silver Creek ball after taking it down for a nice field goal. Defense comes up with a big play here. 1st and goal at the 5. Let's see what the Dragons have in store for us.
Elliott the setback beside the quarterback, Zayden Robb. Trips left. It's the same 3 who were in down here near the goal line earlier. Whitehead is the widest of the 3. 6'6". Feel like at some point he's going to get a jump ball thrown his way. Robb might be throwing it. Robb, nope, he's going to get sacked. I think he wanted to. And the ball came
fumble.
out at the
Got
end.
it. Lost it. Are they going to call fumble? No, or they're going to call it down? They're going to call it down. Are they? They're calling it. They're calling it down.
Yeah.
They're saying he was down. Watch this right here. Looking for the out route right there. It's going to be like a cross, a deep cross. Got the inside guy going out. Other 2 coming in. Just looking. Here we go.
They don't care for the call here.
Pressure right there. Pressure. Nothing right there. Comes up. Nice tackle right there, and they're going to say he's down. Then the ball came out. Good call by the ref.
2nd and goal. Firing. Incomplete. Took a shot at Colt Jones down at the 5-yard line. I guess Silver Creek really lucky to keep possession after that one, but now stuck back here to 3rd and goal at the 11, where it was 1st and goal at the 5.
Well, there you go. It's going to get very fortunate right there. Coming back, going for Colt Jones right there.
3rd and goal. Play fake set, fire, pick.
Oh, that's intercepted.
Right back it went.
And they did
running it back across the 10.
They did not
across the 20, and nice tackle at the 24-yard line on Blake Thacker, or he would have gone to the house.
And they did not call him with the knee down right there. I thought they might have, but the referee didn't. So when the whistle doesn't blow, Thacker takes it, goes on. Nice play. Great play right there by Thacker.
First down up at the 24.
Just looking at Thacker. He just looked right at Thacker. Thacker just watches his eyes to the quarterback, throws it. Thacker, nice play.
Thacker, one of those 2 outstanding linebackers who had over 100 tackles a year ago. He and Jayden Traub, one of the veteran guys.
Thacker had 1 fumble recovery. Now he's got an interception. Had a fumble recovery last year. Now he's got an interception this year. 108 tackles. All over the place. Just when the momentum's the Dragons' way, the Pirates just gain it right back.
See if they can cash in on it. Minute 34. They run it. Nice play through the seam. 35, still up. 40. 41, 42-yard line for Robert Barker. Run it strong.
Nice job. Nice strong run right there by Barker. Breaks through some tackles right there. And as both coaches have thrown interceptions, back-to-back series. This time, Coach Daniels said, I'm going to keep it on the ground, give it to my back, let him make some strong plays, look at it, and get some positive yards there.
Whistles blow, and we didn't have players who were off. Let's see.
What is our call here?
I think the official is saying it's my time because Silver Creek, they had an extra guy on, but I think his point is we set the ball a little too quick. So, we're going to have nothing out of that. First down at the 41.
So they keep the clock running on that? I guess they do.
Grayson going to throw, caught. 47, 48, 50, first down. Down to about the 47-yard line. Sloan Roberts with a nice catch and run for 11 yards and a first down. Clock stops at least temporarily, and
Roberts gets hit by a host of Dragons right there. Carries him right there, and it looks like his.
Can't tell exactly what the.
His shoulder a little bit. I think he may have landed on his shoulder there a little bit.
Yeah, something in the upper body for sure. So
there's a nice play, nice run, nice catch right there. You see him dragging a couple players right there. It's just a really nice. And the quarterback just emphasized looking deep, then came back, went short, found his receiver.
He's back on his feet, and we're ready to go shortly here.
We found 6'3" Roberts, senior receiver right there, and Roberts just makes a positive play right there. We're down to under a minute there. And start the clock back up.
Yep. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Grayson gets it out of there, short yardage.
Smart play by the back right there, getting out of bounds. Thought he was going to cut it up inside there. Makes a nice catch. As he makes a nice catch right there. It's quick pressure there by Silver Creek on defense. Quarterback gets rid of it, but gives it to his back there, Robert Barker. Barker just gets up and out of bounds. Smart play by the back.
4-yard gain to the 44. Second down at 6. Still plenty of time. Barker on the backside. He's got some room. 40. Got a first down. 35, 30, 25. Run out of bounds. But boy, he is fast. He made it to 27 before they got him out of
Nice job
bounds.
there by Barker. Gets the ball. Gainsey, he just outruns number 6 Gainsey on this. He just gets it, bounce outside. Gainsey coming up. He beats the angle right there as he beats Gainsey. Just gets upfield, gets what he can get, then gets out of bounds. Smart play right there. Save some time on the clock. Nice job by big number 77 over there. That's Dylan French. Big tackle over there. Just seals the whole right side down on that last play.
First down at the 27. Quick throw, catch. Up for the 20, 15, 10, to the end zone. He's in, touchdown. Addison Jones. Short pass, big play.
Nice play right there. You saw that the Pirates have had some positivity when they're 3 receivers and they've got 2 of them blocking. When they have twins over there with 1 blocking, not very much positive, but right here, 3 receivers, 2 blocking. Wideout does a nice job right there. Jones catches it. Then he does what a ball carrier is supposed to do when you get open space. Takes it to the house. Makes it 20-9 right there. Just under 36 seconds there. Nice play by Charlestown.
Lasso to kick it. Snaps clean, kicks away clean, and it is good. So big play right there for the Pirates just before halftime. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
It's been a wild and woolly last couple of minutes here. Both teams have had a chance to make some big plays. Both teams had missed some chances, and then a big touchdown pass there, 27 yards. Making it look pretty easy, Charlestown.
Huge turnaround right there. Silver Creek down at the 5-yard line with a chance to possibly go up. It's 14-9, and then an interception changes the momentum right there. And then Christian Gray Another touchdown pass. He's got a running pass. He got 2 touchdown passes and finds his man Addison Jones right there. He's got Keon Davis for another one right there. Just big plays there by the senior, and that's one of the things you talked about in the keys of the game. You know, for Charlestown, big explosive plays, be explosive on offense, and defensively for Silver Creek, they have to just find a way to not give those up and find the place to be on defense.
Lasso's kicked low and short and out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And they've obviously decided they don't want any part of Jaden Williams.
None at all. And early the Silver Creek defense, the alignment, they were in perfect position. But like I said, I thought Charlestown would make a little adjustment. They did. They put 3 receivers over there, which makes a difference now on that extra man with the block, and that gives Jones a little more room to run. When there's 2 receivers over there, you saw number 0 over there, Jaden Williams, just blowing it up almost with a pick 6 and making a big hit. So it's a chess match here. Silver Creek had the first one right there. Now Charlestown's made the second adjustment right there with their receiving game.
So how aggressive do you want to be with 35 seconds? You know, you could say it's a 12-point game and you get the ball out of the locker room. Let's just keep it there, play it pretty safe and go in. Or you could take a shot. If you could pop your own big play, maybe you can cut it back to 1 score again. We'll have to see.
It depends the old adage there. Me personally, I'm going to play it safe there. We're on the road. I've got a young group, first-year coach right there. I know you want to make some headway there, but like you said, you're getting the ball right back at halftime. Yeah. You'd hate for something negative here to happen. Not that you're thinking that way, but you just want to stay right within yourself and let your guys know, hey, we're still in the game.
Empty set here. That doesn't necessarily mean an aggressive call. Could be some QB run. We've seen a lot of that. Rob from the 35. A little quick throw.
Quick screen. There you go.
Makes the 40.
Quick screen. Gets out of bounds.
Near the first down. And you can always chart a middle course. You don't have to go crazy or just run the clock out. You can kind of keep it in between.
Right. Gazaway with the nice little quick screen right there. Little bubble screen inside. Catches, gets in, gets back out. First down, stops the clock there. 28 seconds. I think they still have 2 timeouts left, I believe.
First down at the 45. Trips right. Rob's got time. Going to take a shot downfield. Caught. 40-yard line. First down. Nick Gonzalez able to haul that one in.
Gonzalez with a nice catch right there.
No timeout. 21 seconds. And now they'll call the timeout right before the clock would have started. Probably wise. Okay, so now it's a very different conversation. You're down to the 40-yard line. You've done some good things here. You have a kicker who connected from 28 and looked pretty comfortable on it. You probably don't have to gain, I don't know, if you got half of what you're looking at to the end zone, you might bring him on. We'll see.
Yeah, just how confident are you with your kicker right there? Can you gain 20 yards there? Your quarterback, he had a man wide open down at the bottom of the screen, but, how often does he look that way? Looks like he's going more Gazway's way, and then Gonzalez there, So we'll see what happens here. Looks like we got, you've also got Jaden Williams. Jaden Williams on one side, and you can't forget about number 16 there, Drake Altman, or number 15, I'm sorry, Drake Altman. So
definitely some weapons. Empty set, trips right. Williams in the slot left. First down at the 40. Rob's got time, sets. Throws.
Oh, is he going to call it?
No, they're not going to call it.
A little premature hit
there.
there.
It looks like he arrived a second early. Yeah.
But it's hard for the back official to see that right there.
Right.
And the side officials, they're looking up right there. So a little premature there, but no flag, no call. 16 seconds here. Had him open there, so.
Somebody's got to come out.
Yeah, somebody's got to come out. You got eight deep back there, so you're rushing 3. You got 8 back there. 8 on 4, 8 on 5. So
Rob, quick throw down to the 33, across the 30 to the 29.
Oh, the big man doesn't realize he's got to get out of bounds. He's
Clock
headed
will
out of
stop
bounds
temporarily for the first down, but that was.
Yeah, the big man, he's going out of bounds. I think coach is telling him right now, next time you got to get out of bounds, but they're going to call timeout there.
Yeah.
So I don't think he realized, I'm not sure how much football he has in his DNA. I know he's a basketball guy for sure, track guy for sure. I think he may have played football last year, but, plays like that, coach has got to say, hey, if you catch this ball, turn around, get out of bounds so he can save that timeout, but he doesn't, so they have to use the last one. So now.
2 plays if you're quick.
Yeah, you try to, whatever it's going to be, it's got to be out of bounds. It's got to be catch it and step out of bounds.
Well, I mean, you do get the temporary reset. Maybe you could get a 12-yard curl or something and spike it. Maybe. It's
Yeah, you gotta hurry up on the ball. You got to call that in the huddle.
That's a lot to ask. It really is.
Yeah, for a team with the new coach here, and they seem to be moving the ball pretty well and be on task real well. But it's something that I don't know if coach has gotten to go over that yet. So
9.6 seconds, first down. They've got Whitehead stacked with Jaden Williams. And the pressure comes. And they're going to say he was sacked down at the 40-yard line, and
that's going to be it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be it right there.
No, they had a timeout left, apparently.
Oh, they had one more left. Well, then what was that before the kick after they got the ball?
Timeout.
Yeah, because they kind of stopped. They were over in the huddle. I guess there was some kind of delay there or something.
Yeah, I think there was one where there was somebody shaking up.
Yeah,
and
something.
They kind of got an extra one.
They got an extra one. Okay, so it makes all the difference in the world right there. But now you had to use it. So
now you just got to chuck it now. We'll get the
throw it deep,
hook and lateral or something like that. Yeah. But with a 6'6" receiver, I think you just run him along and see what he can do.
6'3" or 6'6".
Yeah, maybe stack those two.
And then you got you still have Altman, who's a little guy here, but 6 foot, which is not small, not small at all.
No, they'll face a lot of secondaries. It'll be unprepared for the kind of size they can throw at them.
Right, exactly.
So Big Whitehead is to the left. He's on the top of your screen. Watch for him.
Casway, the speed guys on the here, number 10. Colt Jones at the bottom. And Altman's at the bottom.
Empty set. Here it comes. 2 seconds. Gonna chuck one. Here it comes. Deep throw, incomplete at the 10-yard line. And that will take us to halftime. Charlestown with a big late score to open it up a little bit, 21-9. The Pirates lead at intermission. We'll be back to recap the first half and get you ready for the second half. Don't go anywhere. The battle of the 403 will be with you here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Need power solutions for your home or business? Visit their all batteries store at 1510 Production Road in Jeffersonville. Interstate Batteries. Reliable starts with Interstate.
Halftime at the Battle of the 403. Charlestown 21, Silver Creek 9. At the same time, you know, the Dragons are down 12 at intermission, but I don't think Coach Stanley is, entirely displeased with what he saw. There was a lot of positive to take away from that first half.
A lot of positive to take away. Get some big plays by his receivers right there. Defense was aggressive. They were making some nice plays there till an adjustment by Charlestown. Interception there by his linebacker there gives his team an opportunity, So, I mean, and, I think the kids haven't given up. They still believe, I know, as I said, I was out in the community talking to a lot of the people in Silver Creek, and they just felt that last year when something like that happened, the whole team was just like, oh, it's over. It's done. Yeah. And so they said, this year – a lot of optimism,
There's feeling hope.
Feeling a little better. Yeah, the hope. The hope that we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast. The score may be, not to say the game's over, but the score may be not what they want it to be at the end, but they're still pushing forward. And that's what they want. That's what they want because, you still got 9 more of these, and you got a playoff game. So all you do is you just keep plugging away, you keep fighting. You build that character in the kids. You form what kind of team you want to have.
Yeah.
And as you do that, great things will come. And I feel this coach is in that direction with his team.
Mm-hmm. Charlestown, solid half. Even when they made mistakes, they weren't necessarily their own mistakes. I mean, the pick comes on a tipped pass. Mm-hmm. Nothing you can do about that. Defense just makes a good play and gets their hands on the ball and almost cash it in there. Had a fumble earlier by the back, but he's had a great half. He was just trying to get some extra yardage. And I'm sure some teaching points there for Coach Daniel as well. But you see the playmakers. You see the flash that this team has.
It's like they've been here before. It's like we've been here. We know that things are going to happen. We know that a fumble can happen, an interception can happen. But what do we do about it? We get back up. Keep plugging away, do what we do. Next thing you know, Jones touchdown. Next thing you know, Grayson touchdown. Mm-hmm. I mean, they just keep doing what they do. And to get to 8 wins last year, they had to, hey, you don't get 8 wins just sitting around doing nothing. So, I mean, especially a first-year coach like that, and playing the teams he played and going to the semifinals. So. they've been here. They know. It's like the kids know. They know, hey, adversity's going to come. How do we adjust to this? How do we conform? How do we make the right things happen after something bad happens? They've been here, and that's what Charlestown's doing. That's what Silver Creek's trying to attain to do to get there.
Exactly.
So Charlestown, they're in a good spot. They've been here. They're at home. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
Good way to put it. Want to point out to you tonight's scoreboard. You got the ticker there at the bottom of the screen. That's presented by Mack Construction. Construction excellence you can build on. Appreciate the good folks from Mack. Appreciate all of our sponsors. We're going to take a quick break here. Step aside. Be back to show you some highlights from that first half that has us 21-9 Charlestown at intermission. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm Agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us. State Farm Insurance Agent Teresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential.
Welcome back. Halftime at Charlestown. Week 1, Battle of the 403. Before we go any further, we're going to have a look at tonight's first half scoring, and that is presented by German American Bank. Home of the School Spirit Check Card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. Thanks to German American Bank, we can bring you some highlights and tell you how we got here. Well, the first shot right out of the box to open the scoring. Big-time play here by Silver Creek. 57 yards, Rob to Oltman. What we got, Joey? Just a big play.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Just, look, inside guys do curl routes. Outside guy just goes up and out, and he's wide open. And, when the quarterback sees a guy wide open like that, that's pitch and catch. And, Altman gets it, and he does what he's supposed to do, goes to the house.
That was it, 9:30 in the first quarter. That made it 6-0. Extra point was no good. It didn't take Charlestown long to answer. The next play from scrimmage.
One play.
65 yards on this one. Grayson to Davis.
Davis breaks
big play right back.
Breaks one tackle and then just takes it to the house right there. That's 7-on-7 football right there. I mean, just catch it, go to the house. I love it. It's 65 yards. And extra point's good, so next game is 7-6.
Lasso made it 7-6. That was 9:15 in the first. Scoring stayed that way for a while. And then Grayson puts him on the scoreboard again. This one a little less flashy, but gets it done.
Hey, it's old school football. Give it to your quarterback right there. Buffalo Bills would call it, and the Eagles would call it the tug, or the whatever. They tug it and push it in there, but they just do it from a shotgun formation and give it to him and just let him go in the end zone.
1 yard run for Grayson. Extra point good by Lasso. 7:46 to go in the second. Made it 14-6. And then Silver Creek pulls a little closer. Anderson doing it with the boot. 28 yards out. That one with 2:54 to go in the second quarter.
Mr. Anderson. Nice 28-yard kick. That's much better there after their field goal when they just couldn't get it together there. That looked real smooth.
Absolutely. Then we had some trading of possessions here, a little bit of back and forth action. And we got a tip and a pick and a near pick six here by Silver Creek. And this one, he's going to be kicking himself about not quite getting away from the back. And by the same token, nice play by Barker just to run him down.
Yeah, Halfley with a nice play right there. Then take it to the 5.
Yep.
And don't make the most of an opportunity there.
And here was how they didn't make the most of that opportunity. It was the Charlestown defense rising back up. And anything you can do, I can do. Pick the other direction. That was a big play, certainly.
Huge interception right there. As Silver Creek's on the brink, it's 14-9. They're on the brink. They're trying to take the lead there. If not anything else, just cut into the lead. And just a missed opportunity right there, the momentum swing right there. And
Silver Creek missed an opportunity, and Charlestown did not. Charlestown answers with this score, 27 yards. Grayson, 2 passing, 1 running. He hits Jones for this one, and that's a big score. 35 seconds and a half extra point makes it 21-9.
Huge play right there, especially with 35 seconds or less into the half right there. That's a backbreaker right there. Not to say it's not over, but hey, that hurts a little bit. So
it really does. Silver Creek will get the ball out of halftime. So Dragons just really need to put together a quality possession there. But anyway, that's how we got where we are. We'll be back on the other side of this break to get you ready for the second half. 21-9, Charlestown in the lead. Don't go anywhere. Stick with us on Glycod.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Almost time for the second half. Charlestown, Silver Creek. It's been a good one. A lot of atmosphere down here. It's funny, you were pointing out earlier, Joey, you said, the end to our right just looks like a running track. There's no fans in there. But the end to the left is absolutely full of fans, and then that basically means three-quarters. It's kind of a U of fans.
It is. It is a horseshoe. And they've got some built-in concrete seats down there, seating down there for the fans. It only goes up about 3 levels, but it seats a lot. And then you've got some areas over there you can stand along the fence and everything down there. But like I said, to the right, there's nothing. So it is the Pirate horseshoe.
Yeah.
the Pirates horseshoe. But it's a beautiful stadium. I think they just built it 3 years ago. They built theirs, and Silver Creek built theirs the year after. But I think during that time, Silver Creek wasn't finished. They had to play a home game for Silver Creek here, and I think that's the last time. That was 24. That was the last time Silver Creek beat the Pirates.
Yeah. I believe you were here for that one.
I was here for that one. I was here for that. It was a great atmosphere, and just you had two different coaches. Two of the old heads that have been around for a long time. It was a great game right there, and Silver Creek pulled away. I believe it was 42-27, something around there like that. But that was a great ball game. And speaking of great ball games, I think we're going to have a great second half here. I know that both coaches have installed some things and got some guys fired up, and I'm kind of excited about the second half we're going to have here.
It's going to be a pivotal opening possession here. You're down 12 points. If you can, get the ball in the end zone, get back to a one-score game, the longer you can hang around with Charlestown, the more uncomfortable you can make them. But on the other hand, that may be easier said than done.
Yeah, pivotal. Not the end all, pivotal. If you can do something here, if it doesn't happen, make a nice stop. Then get another opportunity. You can do that again. And their defense has shown that they can do that. So, if you're Charlestown, you're like, hey, they've been a bend but don't break defense themselves. They give up the one touchdown, they give them a field goal, but then they've got a fumble. And, it wasn't a fumble, but they got an interception right there the next play afterwards. So, the defense has shown that they can make some plays. So, if they can just continue to maintain and try to hold this Silver Creek offense intact, they can come out on top. So, like I said, it's going to be an interesting second half. I'm excited. All the hype has calmed down a little bit. Now we're into football. The first quarter, kids are still fired up. They're still fired up to a degree, but now it's down to football.
Well, it was almost down to football. Everybody here was ready, but the officials remind me every year I forget, and apparently I'm not alone in this, that they set that halftime clock and then they add 3 more minutes after it runs out. I will never, if I live to be 1,000 years old and possess the wisdom of Solomon, I will never understand this, Joey. Why don't you just put up one time, have the time run out, and start the game? But they do it in Kentucky. They do it over here, too.
Well, the other team's not out. A lot of times the other team's not out. But when they're both out, I don't get it, like you said.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they'll do it. They'll go to 0, and then the other team will just be coming out. And I'm like, well, don't they know? I mean,
nobody's standing outside the locker room keeping an eye on the clock.
I almost want to tell them, like, hey, when the bill collector comes to my house and says my bill is late, I don't get extra time like that to say, hey, keep my lights on.
Kind of like the 3 minutes.
Yeah, let's just say, hey, when it's time, it's time.
Yeah.
But, I understand. I get it. It's the way it is. But, that's my philosophy sometimes. I'm like, hey, when this happens, I don't get extra time. So let's get down to business. Let's do what we got to do when you're supposed to do it. But I understand 100%. I get it.
So, yeah, it's a little bit hilarious, but about half the time's gone and the teams are both out on the field. They're ready to go. They don't need 3 more minutes.
They are ready to go. They are
let's do this.
Definitely ready to play.
And they waived the 3 minutes. We'll find out right here, I guess.
Well, I have seen the last minute and a half waived. I think I was at South Oval, I believe, and I saw them just wave the time like, what are we waiting for?
If everybody's good.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it on. So
everybody's good here.
But
I can tell you that.
Looks like we're going to go this last 50 seconds.
But everybody standing on the field looking at each other. Yeah.
It may have been to get a few more people back in their seats.
There you go.
We're going to find a positive out of it.
Yeah.
Get a few more people back in their seats here for this outstanding game here.
That Silver Creek section is about as full as it could be. I mean, that's across the way. So we're looking right into it. Of course, I say that. And the Charlestown section, the only part that seemed pretty empty to me is the part that the band ended up in. So, yeah, I think we can probably say it's
packed over there.
Pretty even on that.
And a blackout. Blackout. All the black shirts are. All right, here we go, down 3, 2,
here I am thinking
1.
I'm going to wear a shirt that's going to be neutral, that's not going to mess with anybody's colors. I've got a dark shirt on, but I didn't anticipate a blackout in August, but yeah.
You kind of wonder that, but hey, it is what it is. Here we go. Let's get it on. Football, baby. Here we go.
Lasso going to kick it. Silver Creek going to get the football.
Don't kick it out of bounds this time.
No, he didn't. He put it in at about the 5. Here comes Jaden Williams. Williams broke a big return earlier, but this time, well, yeah, they do track him down. Nice job. Down at about the 17.
Great job right there. I think Coach probably put it on the onus on the kids and said, look, I'm tired of kicking it out of bounds. I'm tired of giving them good field position. I want to see what you're about. This is our chance to show what we're about. That's one of those speeches coaches give, and they show the coach, hey, we're up to the task, and keep them inside the 20.
That they do.
We got some cramps already.
Yeah, shaking up a little bit here.
Looks like cramps already.
Warm night. It will certainly happen. Like to take the moment to on behalf of Glycod, to thank you, our viewers, for making us Indiana's #1 free-to-watch platform for high school sports. Keep up to date with our live broadcast by clicking the subscribe button on our YouTube page or by scanning the QR code at the top of your screen. And this is a brave new world, Joey Hamilton. If you would tell me I could point my phone at my TV and get high school football broadcasts, I would have wondered if our Martian overlords had thought that was a good idea or not, but here we are. So
I had a conversation with a couple young men the other day. I was myself and a good buddy of mine. We're going to have lunch this weekend. You might remember the name David Johnson or DJ Johnson.
Oh, sure.
Played for UK, went to Mill. We're going to have lunch, but I'll let this go right here.
17-yard line. Rob ready to open the half. Quick throw is behind his target, Whitehead, and incomplete.
Whitehead going straight, quarterback going behind him, but quick back on the Johnson story right there. We were talking to some young guys, and we were both laughing because we were telling how we used to have to get up and change the channel. You
were the remote control.
Yes, you had to get up and change the channel. And the kid's like, what? And
there weren't very many of them either.
No.
Second down and 10, 17-yard line. Rob's got 2 receivers each way. Play fake. Throws. Caught. Going to be a first down across the 30, across the 35, out to the 40-yard line. Nice play right there. I believe that's Drake Altman on the play.
Yeah, a little bootleg action right there. Quarterback gets it. Watch this right here. Shows a little play action right there. Rolls around. Altman wide open right there. Just catches it. Nice pitch and catch. Gets some good yardage right there. Move the chains.
Pickup of 25 out to the 42-yard line. Big first down for the Dragons. 2 receivers and a tight end left. That's the open side for Zayden Robb. 6 foot, 175-pound junior. Hands it off. Sam Elliott. Elliott cracks his way down to about the 46-yard line. So pickup of 4 on first down.
Nice job right there by the big guard right there, number 72. That's Noah McCrocklin. McCrocklin right there leading the way right there for him. Just off left side of the football. Back following his line right there. Gets some positive yards right there. It's just something that's what Silver Creek needs right there at the moment.
2nd and 6 at the 46. Robb keeps it, avoids a tackle. Now he's going to run. Makes the 50. He's going to have the first down to about the 46-yard line, maybe 45.
We're going to have a penalty
Late
right
flag,
there.
Yeah.
Going to see a little extra crew right there. Number 6. That's going to be Jackson Miller. Just pulled the helmet off the quarterback. Just yanked his helmet right out there at the end.
Yeah, so he will come out.
Yeah. Right there, a tackle, and then watch Miller right there just pull his helmet off right there. As he pulls his helmet off, the referee's right there to see it. Throws the flag. Now, I don't know if he has to, I call it a face mask, but I don't know if the quarterback has to come out because they pulled his helmet off. I mean, if your helmet comes off, that's one thing. I think if they pull it off like that, maybe you don't have to come out.
I think he did, though. I think it's Gideon Harris.
Okay, is Harris in there?
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
the backup. I'd imagine Robb will be right back in, but Harris going to get a snap from the 40. First down. Showing blitz. He looks over to the sideline. He's got Sam Elliott beside him. 2 receivers and a tight end to the right. High snap. He does pull it down. He's going to just chuck it downfield and should have been intercepted. Hit the DB in the hands and then a late flag. So maybe out of a comedy of errors, they're going to end up with a positive outcome.
Yeah, right there. Braden Lasso just kind of chucked he chucked the wide out right there while the ball's in the air. You can't just go up and hit him like that. As a quarterback lose the ball, just kind of heaves it. Hail Mary, and they just kind of knock the wide out down. Lasso knocks him down right there. So going to be pass interference there in Charlestown right there.
So Robb back in the ball game.
And most of the time you think pass interference, the ball wasn't catchable. What's going on? But you just, while the ball's in there, you just can't knock a receiver down.
Yeah, nothing's catchable if you're on the ground.
Yeah, you just, knocked him down there and just like, you can't do that, catchable or not.
Yeah.
So that's the reason for the flag.
First down at the 25 after the penalty. Trips right. Send the back that way. Looking to throw left. One-on-one out there. Overshot his man. A good play design. Donovan Whitehead was open in the end zone.
Yeah, Whitehead stopped running on that. I don't even think if he knew the ball was coming to him the way he was running that.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of stopped on the inside, and the quarterback leans him on the outside with a beautiful ball right there on the outside. If Whitehead continues to run, that's going to be a touchdown right there.
Well, he's fascinating as a player. I mean, you see a lot of things he needs to work on, but a lot of potential too.
A lot of potential. I think he's very just novice at this game of football here. That just haven't got all the reps they did.
Same formation, snapped over the head of Rob, and he has to go back and fall on it. Did a good job.
It's going to be third and forever, and then he gets a cramp.
So maybe you'll have some insight here. I never understand. We see this more and more. This snap is high. This snap isn't 6 inches high. This snap is 6 feet high. It's one thing to just miss a little bit over your quarterback's head. I see more and more snaps this way that aren't just high, that are way high. Is it something physical in the act of the snap then?
Well, the center doesn't get his butt down. He just snaps it, and instead of the bending the knees and like you're sitting in a chair almost, his legs go straight up, and as his legs go up, the ball goes up. So he's upright and he snaps it, but the ball just goes up.
Yeah,
and you're like, and there's also the possibility too that his hands could be slick out there.
Oh,
and so as the ball's going up, then slick hands in a bad stance lead to the ball going 6 feet over the quarterback's head. So, but the last two snaps have been kind of not right on cue. So, with the pass interference and this one. So, maybe he needs a towel out there. Maybe a couple of things. I'm not quite sure. But the court looks like number 16 right there.
Jack Dablow.
Dablow looks like he caught a cramp right there at the end. So, cramps are numerous right now.
Yeah. Well, third down and 20, been a strange possession, kind of one step forward, 2 steps back, and then back forward. So let's see if the Dragons have got something, realistically 4-down situation, particularly if you can gain some yardage here.
They definitely don't want to punt here. If you're this close to the goal line, you want to just 4-down territory.
Empty set, quick throw. It's caught. Now what can he get? He can get 5. He can get about 10. He got about half of what he needed to Deontay Gazaway. And it's going to put him at the 26. Call it 4th and 11. And he's shaking up a little bit.
Cramps.
Yeah, he's already been down with this once, so. The second time, yeah, it's pretty clear exactly what we're dealing with here. And you never like to see a guy down, but when it's manifestly just a leg cramp, you feel a little bit better for him. I'm sure it still hurts like the dickens, but
oh yeah, they're not very kind, but it's better than the alternative. Just have to drink a lot of water, and doesn't matter how much water you drink. Like I said, the pickle juice is really, and the salt tablets. Those are things that can help you alleviate those things. But in the moment like right now, a ton of pickle juice, and next thing you know, it's gone. It's gone. You're out there playing.
For my money, there is no leg cramp worse than the sleeping leg cramp when you catch one in the middle of the night and
catch the Charlie horse and the calf, and you're trying to I can't move.
The one step from your bed to the floor feels like a marathon. Goodness, how did this take an hour to? Because once you take that first step, everything starts to get better in a hurry. But that funny. First step, man, that's a long, long step.
That is funny. That's great. That's great. You're sitting there, you're just in all this pain. You're like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? I drank some orange juice. Drank orange juice. I drank water. Come on now.
So Gazaway's up ahead of this 4th down play. I think he's going to check out anyway. Yeah, still kind of hopping, but hopefully he'll be back once they get his leg calmed down.
The thing is, if you don't really, you take a little bit, but then he walks off, he'll probably feel all right. Then when he takes that first step to run again, it'll pop back in, and you're like, but this is a big 4th down play here for both teams.
4th and 11. They need the 15. Rob sets. Going to chuck it deep. Got a man. Incomplete. Inside the 5. I think we're maybe looking for a flag, but it's not going to come. Drake Oltman couldn't quite haul that one in.
Oltman couldn't get it right there. The DB did hit him, but the ball's uncatchable. If the ball is just a little closer, I think they may have called it, but right there, that ball's just, you see, it just hits him a little bit, but ball's just too far away right there. And ball's a little closer. I think the referee may have called it, but since he didn't, and there's no call, it's going to be 1st down Charlestown. Good hold there by the Pirates. They get the ball back here. But the thing is, only 3 minutes to win off the clock.
That's true.
good thing for Silver Creek there.
Grayson going to hand it off, run it inside up to the 29, maybe the 30 goes Robert Barker.
A few fans wanting a late hit right there. It's right there at the end by number 6. It wasn't really a late hit by Gansey. Gansey just comes in and,
Still kind of flying around.
Wasn't on time, but it wasn't late.
Yeah.
Just good hustle and effort by number 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30. Charlestown with the ball in the lead, 21-9.
I wonder if Coach is going to run it here, back-to-back plays, try to keep that clock running.
Grayson.
Nope.
Play fake, throw. Incomplete.
Almost.
Was it picked?
6.
Did he get it? He did.
No, the referee's going to say it's down. He's going to.
Yeah, he's got it. He got it.
Okay, I saw one ref on the sidelines going incomplete, and I saw another ref saying he got it.
Flying in. Gage Gansey, let's see how he does
throws it. Gets it.
Goodness.
Look up top. Well, you can't see the official up top on the sidelines is saying it's incomplete, and the back judge is saying it's a catch. So
let's see. It's a narrow window, I'll say that.
You make the call.
Ooh.
You make the call.
Yeah, he might have done a little short stopping on that. He might have fielded a ground ball there, but hey, he sold it well if he did. I'll say that.
Jeter action there. De La Cruz, if you're a Reds fan, name your shortstop, call your team, baby. That's a little one-hop action there, but hey, played it well. As you can show like I said, everything's a replay now, so you can't really you can't show the ump off. It's
in real time, it looks real good.
It looked real good. But here we go. So yes, it does count.
Quick change. Silver Creek back on it. Rob at the 42.
They've got a chance here again.
Trips left. Whitehead on the outside. And now he pulls it down, and he throws it the last second incomplete. He was very nearly across the line of scrimmage.
He was right there at the line, but I think they allow you like one step once you get there. Once you get at the line, you get one step. So he's legal, so he's fine. But God, he one-hopped that one. I thought he should have ran it right there. He probably
it looked like the thought process changed a couple times on that play.
Yeah, could have got 5 or 6 yards out of that. Best case scenario for them, the clock stops.
2nd and 10 at the 42. Charlestown crowd coming alive. And QB run. He might have some room. He does. 35. And they close down on him in a hurry. Still a nice run. Picked up about 7. But it looked for a second there like he was going to get some more. And you got to give credit to Charlestown. They closed up in a hurry.
Closed up really quick there. A little Baker Mayfield action, RPO with Baker Mayfield, which means they really didn't expect him to run at all. And that's why he was so open. Gets it. Gets up to the 35 before he takes a nice hit right there. So it's 3rd and short.
3rd and 3 at the 35. Silver Creek hanging around, down 21-9, but still very much in it. Rob throws it shy of the marker to Gazaway, incomplete. Actually, it was right at the marker, but he didn't catch it.
Yeah, the quarterback did not step and throw on that one. He just kind of got it and just threw it. If he steps and throws it, puts a little more into it, puts it up there, gives us wide out a chance. Didn't really set his feet on that one. I'm sure the coach will be on him about that one a little bit. Just kind of take your time, step and throw at that easy pitch and catch.
Big 4th and 3 now.
Huge 4th down here.
Got to make the 32. Rob thinks about it. Now rolls off left. Now throws. Got a man open. Caught inside the 10 and a touchdown.
Great
Sam
job.
Elliott kept it alive.
Great job right there. 4th down. Remember that, folks. 4th down. 4th down, 35 yards away. The quarterback drops back.
Great patience.
Can't find anyone on the right side. Looks, almost gets sacked, avoids the sack, sees this guy streaking down, but not only sees him streaking, has the arm strength to get it there, which Coach loves this guy's arm strength, says he has a strong arm, throws it, 35 yards later, touchdown. Great job there by the quarterback to find his wideout. Great job, wideout, to to get open, and Mr.
Anderson's
Anderson.
point is true. It's 21-16. 7:38 to go in quarter three. The battle for the 403 is on here on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
And we're back. Silver Creek drawing within 21-16. A gutty fourth down play. Managed to just kind of keep it alive. And impressive performance here for Zayden Robb. Everything hasn't gone his way, but he has done a nice job of persevering through some bumps as QB1.
The coach loved him. He said he won the battle for QB1. Tough competition, coach said. Loves this kid's arm, loves both the kids. He said this kid just has a little stronger arm, just a little more awareness.
Anderson's kick is short. That's a live ball, and it's going to be down at the 21-yard line. Braden Traub went down to a knee to field it, and it's down. The fans yelling for a penalty. Nothing malicious there, just trying to make sure the play's dead.
Yeah, sometimes hard for the players to see really what's going on there because the kid gets it. Knee may have hit, but he's still running. So as a defensive player, you're like, hey, if he's still running, I better tackle him.
Yeah.
Whistle or not. So
probably biggest possession so far for Charlestown, really. The first time that kind of, you hate to say their back's against it. They're ahead by 5, but they feeling a little heat here.
Yeah, they need to come through with a nice drive here and get some time. Take some time off the clock.
Grayson keeps it himself, and a nice tackle in the middle. If that man hadn't tripped him up, he might still be running down at the 25.
Nice RPO right there. Ride the back there, then takes it straight up the middle there. But Silas Fleming there with a very, very nice saving tackle up the middle. Going to make it second and about 6. Good job there.
It was a shoestring tackle, but it looks like he squared him up in the box score, as they say. Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6, 25. Charlestown the lead in the ball. Show a lot of pressure.
He had 8 in the box right there.
Run into it, and a big run on the edge now. Nice pickup of a 12 yards for that man, Robert Barker. Boy, he's had a fine game.
Barker's had a really nice game. He had 8 in the box right there. And when you have 8 in the box, all the back has to do is just split. Just one. Just break one tackle. Just get past one little wave there. He gets past one, push forward, first down, Pirates.
First down up to the 37. Call his name again, Barker. I'm sorry, that's the other back. Shoots through to the 45-yard line. That's Braden Traub on the carry.
Traub with a nice run right there. Traub, you got a little cat and mouse game here. You got one back doing one thing, the other doing the other. A little lightning thunder there. 2 different backs there. Traub gives him a little different look. First, it moves second and short.
2nd and 2. Traub stays in at the back. He's going to get it again. He's going to get a first down out to midfield or thereabouts. Moves the sticks.
Nice run by Traub. Nice run there. Gets it. Makes a nice little stick move right there. He cuts upfield, and after that, gets the first down, gets his helmet knocked off. Gets it come off. So Baker's back in.
Yeah, Barker says, I'm going to get Wally pipped here if I don't get back in there.
Hey, sometimes, you're like, hey, man, I'm still good. I'm good, Coach. Yeah. And Coach is like, hey, the other guy's doing well. Got a hot hand.
1st and 10 at the midfield stripe. Ground game working. They give it to him again. Makes one man miss, makes a couple men miss. He's only going to get a yard, but boy,
ran 8.
A hard-fought yard for Robert Barker.
He ran 8 to get 2, but it's a nice trap block, though, at the beginning right there. Kicks out. Barker trying to find his way, but a good job by the Silver Creek defense to contain him on that one. He ran 8 to gain 1.
2nd and 9, 49-yard line. Charlestown just across midfield. Everybody to the left this time. And they throw it left and able to gain some yardage. The receiver near a first down.
Good job, Sloan Roberts.
And
He's
fumble
tall.
right there. He catches it. Nice job. Nice catch. He fumbled that, but
yeah.
Number 58 gets it. But that's a really nice play. If you watch right here, he gets it, and there's two Silver Creek guys coming to him, but then he catches it and he backs up. He backs up just a little.
That
fakes
made
out
all the
two,
difference, yeah.
Fakes out the two Silver Creek guys and gets the first right there. Nice job. Nice run. Hold on that ball, though.
3rd and a yard. QB run, first down to about the 38, maybe 37. Good run. Grayson just lowered his head.
Easy pickings right there. The quarterback, you give it to him, that means you got an extra person to block right there. A lot of times the quarterback hands it off, and he's not, you're kind of 6-on-6 or 7-on-7 there, but
Flag
quarterback,
down on the play.
yeah, quarterback gets it, so that's an extra man to block there. Let's see what they call here. So we're calling a hold.
I see one of the Silver Creek players gesturing that way to his bench.
Yeah, holding.
Yeah, that's the call.
Gonna make it 3rd and.
Instead of a first down, it's going to be 3rd down and
11
back at their own 49-yard line. Big mistake there by the Pirates.
Yeah, the Pirates are rolling along there. I'm sure Coach Daniel's feeling real positive about what's going on. Then all of a sudden you get a flag there, you get yellow handkerchief out there, make it 3rd and 11. The clock's running in their favor right now, but you just don't want that penalty.
Bunch
See what they
them
can
up,
do.
3rd and long. Sends a man in motion. Little quick hitter. Can he get the edge? He got some yardage, but he's going to go down about 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down. I think that was Brennan Fraley on the catch, but he's not quite where he needed to get to.
Looks like we got another flag here against
And it's
Charlestown.
coming back. Well, or is it coming back? Oh, here you go. It's 4th and 3 if you decline it.
Well, it
I
depends.
think they're going to take it, it looks like.
Yeah, I was going to say, where are they going to take it from? And that's going to be the thing. It's not the line of scrimmage where the foul occurred. So you're going to go back 10 more, so that'll probably push them back, what,
Yeah,
another 6
3rd
yards?
and a bunch, yeah.
So make it about 3rd and
19-ish, I'm guessing, it looks like, from where they're marking it. We'll have to see.
Where's he standing? Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
49,
sorry.
yeah.
I didn't see where he's standing. I apologize.
So that will put it at 41, yeah. So they will take the penalty. I think that's a wise call. 3rd and 19 instead of 4th and 3.
Exactly.
On the plus side of the field.
Push him back
Probably
there.
smart.
Play the field position game, and you got to bend but don't break here. Do what you can. Try to at least maintain, make it at least 4th and 8 at the worst case scenario. Don't know if they'd go for that or not, but see what you got here.
3rd and 19. Quick throw. Get it out to a playmaker. He makes the 45, and he's not going to quite make the 50. Addison Jones gains a handful of yards, but yeah, they did pretty much exactly what you said. A little bit of safe defense there, and it's going to be 4th down and a dozen.
And so there's the chess move we talked about. First time they're doing the quick screens. Silver Creek right there on it. Charlestown goes to 3 receivers using 2 backs. Next thing you know, they're making big plays right there. So now Silver Creek's made the chess move back. They put the extra man there. So now there's Gansey right there on the play. So there's no place for Addison Jones to run.
Sloan Roberts to punt. Snap is clean. Kick is clean. It's going to sail and hit inside the 20. A big roll. Is it going to go into the end zone?
No!
It dies at the 2-yard line. There's the punt of your life. Sloan Roberts. Well, that bails it out when you boot it 50 yards and it's down at the 2. Goodness.
Sloan Roberts. He's been doing something right there for that ball to stop
that
over
ball,
him.
took a huge kick and then just ran out of juice at about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by the returner. He's looking at it, and if you looked at the trajectory of it, you're thinking, as
looks
we're
like
thinking,
it's going into the
that's
end
going
zone.
in, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Checks up, yeah.
I don't know if the little man on the turf, just popped up and grabbed it. Little man out of nowhere on the turf just grabbed it, then went back in the turf. But
we usually say the turf monster is getting you the hamstring cramp, but not on that one.
Yeah, not on that one. The little man just grabbed it and put it right there.
Well, the good news for Silver Creek is they have got the ball and the chance to go ahead. The bad news is it's a 98-yard proposition, although a nice throw out there, and that kind of gets them out of danger. Pickup of about 8 or 9, nothing fancy, but gets you out of the shadow of the goalpost.
Hey, nice hitch route right there. Just Wide out just goes out 5 yards, catches it. Quarterback 1, 2, 3. Or it's not 1, 2, 3 when they're shotgun. It's like catch it, one step, let it go. Positive yards right there.
Call it a gain of about 9. Second and a long yard at the 11. Robb going to hand it off, and they, I believe, got the first down. They did. Out to the 12, maybe the 13. A first down for the Dragons.
2 positive plays right there. One gets you 9, the other one gets you 3. 9 plus 3 is more than 10, so that's first down for the Dragons there.
That's the math on that one, yeah.
But the clock is what they're up against now. They're about 3 minutes to go here in the third. Got time.
Oh, sure.
Got plenty of time, but.
First down at the 12. Robb, quick throw, catch. Across the 15, across the 20, out to the 25. Nice play right there. Jack Dablow gets up and says that's a first down.
Yeah, I saw them working on that in warm-ups right there pregame. Just doing a little 5-yard out. You got the 3 guys out there. He just does a little 5-yard out, catches it, gets upfield.
Rubs off the underneath guys.
Exactly, yeah. You're almost shoulder to shoulder when you're coming off those routes. It's hard for the defensive guy to make a play. Nice catch by the wideout right there to get upfield.
27-yard line, first down for the Dragons. Robb, and that's going to be, imagine, a false start. Yeah. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, Coach Stanley's sitting there probably biting his lip right now. He's saying, man, got positive play. Really an illegal motion right here. So
yeah, 2 first downs, and now you set it back 5 yards.
Set it back 5, but that's the key. I know in practices, coaches work on that all the time. Says we want 10 perfect plays, and so we get 10 perfect plays. You guys get out of here, and usually takes you about. Some teams it takes about 2 hours to get it. Some teams it takes about 30 minutes.
First and 15 back at the 22. Robb fires into and out of the hands of his target. Could have been picked, could have been caught. Instead, it all goes for naught.
Yeah, it's one of those plays right there. The defender puts his hands up there and just kind of throws off the receiver just a touch right there. And the receiver is just, it's a hand-eye coordination. Next thing you know, it comes right to you, and you're like, oh, you didn't expect it right there. Sometimes the coach, if he's fired up at you, say, what, I hit you in a bad spot, hit you in the hands? But, no, it's one that's tough one right there when the defender's hands are right there, so it comes right to you. And just one of those plays, as a wideout, you just learn to work on.
Second down at a bunch. Robb in trouble. He's able to scramble forward and got back to the line, but I don't think anything more. Maybe lost a yard even. They had some good momentum going, and then that 5-yard penalty really kind of taking the wind out of the sails on this possession for Silver Creek.
Was that Zayden White right there? I couldn't tell with the dark numbers there. But it's a great play there by the defense.
The more lights there are, the harder those dark numbers get to read.
It gets tough. Yeah, it's tough to read those dark numbers when they're 48, 46, 49.
Both good players, all good players. Good linebacking group. Robb, third down and long. Fires, caught, and it's going to be not quite to the first down. Still a good gain. I think that's Whitehead on the catch.
Yeah, nice job there by Whitehead. Puts his hands out, hands to the tuck right there. Doesn't let the ball get to his body. Catches it out there with his hands, pulls it in, gets some positive yards right there.
So you don't score, but realistically, you went from your own 2 to your own 33. You did.
You're trying to change the field position game, and you're trying to hold here. Whitehead might be beating himself up a little bit, saying if I'd have caught that pass, but does a good job in coming back, catching it. So he's going to get more opportunities this game.
Anderson, nice high, long kick, hits and checks up at about the 34, 33. And so that is where Charlestown will take over. They get the ball back up 21-16.
Good job by the Charlestown defense right there to bend but don't break. But I know they're playing the field position game. But, hey, when you're at your own 1 or 2, you get the other. You don't get a first down. You put the ball back in the other team's own part of the field. You've got to feel good about that.
Yeah, I mean, essentially 65-yard net move, and you'd call that a positive. Boy, it was just a once-in-a-lifetime punt from Sloan Roberts that penned him. What can you say?
Oh, man. It's one of those golf balls that has that spin on it that I watch the pros do, and I always go, man, how do they do that?
Christian Grayson got the football back, got the lead. He's got 3 touchdowns today. Low snap, and it's loose. Ball is on the ground. And Grayson, I think, covered it at the 25.
Yeah, I think he's on top of it. There's no
That's a little close for comfort.
Woo! Right there. Ball right there. Hits the quarterback in the hands, I believe, but him and the running back kind of run into each other. A little miscommunication. Ball gets on the ground. Great job there by the quarterback recovering that.
2nd down and 18.
Missed opportunity there for the Dragons.
Christian Grayson. He's got it, sets some heat, throws over the middle, high and incomplete. Trying to work the middle of the field to Addison Jones, but it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, looked right. And a little quick out. Didn't see anything he liked. Came back left. As he comes back left, tries to throw it over the middle right there across his body. And, you know, usually good things don't happen when you throw it across your body. Fortunately, threw it high and away.
3rd down and 18. Charlestown seemed like everything was going their way entering halftime, but now they're in a dogfight.
Big possession here for the Silver Creek defense. They can make a stop here.
Set, fires, nearly intercepted, incomplete. And that's a nice stand for the Silver Creek defense.
Dancy with an opportunity there to intercept it. Doesn't. So it's going to be 4th down anyway. So, and I know they're going to bring the punt unit on. I don't, you know, the kids are like, go for it. But the
4th and 18 on your own.
Yeah.
This isn't a video game of Madden.
Yeah,
here,
but the kids are always saying go for it. You know, the kids are always like, go for it, go for it. And the coach is like, man, it's 4th and 50.
The wisdom of age. You're up 5 deep in your own end.
Yeah. Like you said, it's not Madden because the kids are all thinking, man, you know, when I play the Madden game, I go for it on 4th down.
I connect on it every time.
Every time I hit Moss, just throw it up high.
This one is not the kick that the other one was. In fact, it's shanked off the side of his leg and is going to be marked out at about the 36, 37-yard line. So only going to be a net of about 11 or 12 yards on that.
Big opportunity here for Silver Creek right there. Momentum swing right there. You know, like you said, if it was Madden or college football, you know, give it to Tebow. Give it to Tebow or throw it high to Moss, and you got a 1st down no matter what. Every time. But a big chance here for the Silver Creek Dragons right here. Offense coming back out on the field. They move the ball a little bit, switch the field position. Now they make a big stop here. So it looks like that's a positive for them so far right now, and they're positive right here. Let's see if they can put some points on the board.
Take over at the 37. Rob sets, throws, dangerous ball caught. Gasaway's got it to the 23-yard line. He snuck that one in.
That's one of those perfect balls right there. He drops back, throws it just over the defender's hand. Watch this one. Drops back, throws it right over the defender's hand right there. Gasaway gets it. Nice catch. Everyone's kind of shocked. Gasaway's got it. Moves it up, 1st down.
Not a position for the timid quarterback.
No, not at all. Not at all.
23-yard line, nearing the end of the quarter, Rob. He's got 2 receivers right, and he's looking that way. He throws that way, and he's picked.
He throws it short. He's short-armed it.
Intercepted and taken back to about the 25-yard line. He had his receiver open, but he just short arms the throw, and it's picked off.
Yeah, I think he knew right away. You could see he kind of smacked his hands and knew he short-armed that right away. Big play right there. Nice interception right there. Changed the momentum, and as you said, the Pirates have been here before. They've had things not go their way, but they're still right here in it. They're still up 21-16 after a shank punt, after an opportunity where they didn't get anything, and you know they haven't done much this second half thus far.
But the defense makes a big one.
Yeah, the defense makes another big play here. Got 10 seconds here for the half. Charlestown coach, like I say, he's been in Bloomington South. He's been in a couple other places, played quarterback here at Charlestown. He's been through the wars. He knows. He's talked to his guys. There we go. Nice
run it inside, and only a few yards for Barker, but after a quarter that's verged on peril, I think Charlestown will take it and say, let's get to that fourth quarter. 2nd and 6. We'll open the fourth quarter. The Pirates ahead, but only 21-16. Big fourth quarter to come here on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
12 minutes to go, 21-16. Charleston with the football and clinging to the lead.
Just the way you want the rivalry. Fourth quarter makes decisions. Let the fourth quarter be it. Offsides on the defense already.
Yeah,
that's going to hurt right there. You're going to make a 2nd and short.
And this is a dangerous offense to put in a 2nd and 1 because they can hit you with something here.
They've got players and weapons all over the field. The running back's been dangerous. Got a couple wideouts with long touchdowns. Quarterback's been steady.
Grayson awaits. He keeps it. First down, 40, 45. Up near the 50, across the 50, down to about the 46. Yeah, he's got some juice going.
Weapons all around. Quarterback steady. Running back steady. 2 wideouts. Line's doing a great job out there. Just got to stay in your base in the defense. You know, situational football. You know, don't leave home.
First down at the 46. 2 receivers right and 1 left. Tight end to the right for the Pirates. Hand it off. Nice run for Barker down to the 42, 41, maybe even the 40.
Nice trap again right there. Little hesitation right there by the back. Hesitates, very patient, waits for his lineman to make a nice kick out. As he kicks out right there, gets upfield. Very nice play.
2nd and 4 at the 40. Some movement up front, but nobody got offside. Going to run it. Traub, 35-30. He's down to the 28-yard line. Nice play by Traub.
There you go. 1 minute, the quarterback keeps it. This time Traub, give it to Traub. He takes it up past the first down. You've got to stay at home on defense right here. Linebacker goes out. Great block right there by the lineman. Linebacker tries to scoot out a little, but good job by the lineman on the block, and Traub just takes it off the left side for a first down.
First down at the 28. Grayson awaits. Gives Traub. Traub, big hole, 25-20, 15-10. Down to the 5, down to the 3, maybe the 2.
Nice run right there. These big linemen for Charlestown look like they're wearing down the Silver Creek defense. Just a nice big hole right there.
Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Bringing it back.
Sometimes when the big play happens, it happens for a reason. Yep. And maybe that was the reason for the big hole right there.
You could have driven a truck through it.
Yeah, that was a nice size hole in the left side.
He's put it back at the 38-yard line. So, 1st and 20. Some definitely self-inflicted errors by the Pirates here in the second half, although everybody's playing hard. Everybody's playing a little sloppy tonight, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, as they say, and I'll say it here in a minute after this play.
Traub.
Nice cut.
He's got a big gain again. Down to the 20,
fumble,
down to the 18. The ball
the
came out. And they're going to say he's down. I think no, they're going to say it's I thought the official on the outside was saying it was.
Well, he fumbled it early.
Yeah.
It was a fumble.
But they must have
watch
gotten on
it. Right here. Traub gets it, cuts.
It's like a first down.
Left, boom, gets it. You see the ball coming out right there. But I think they got back on it. I think Charlestown got back on it.
First down at the 17. Barker the back. They keep it. Run inside. Not much there. I think that was Traub on the carry that time.
Quarterback keeper right there.
No, you're right.
Just hold on to it a little bit. Use the back there as an extra blocker right there. Had a little success with that earlier. Went down on the goal line.
Yeah, no gain on that one. Maybe even a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 18.
Yeah, the trap play has been really good for Traub and the other back right there, Barker.
Quick throw, caught. Roberts down to the 11, and that's going to be about it, maybe even the 12. Nice tackle for Silver Creek there in support.
Yeah, nice little quick screen right there. Good throw, good catch. Sloan Roberts with a nice catch right there and better tackle right there by number 6, Gansey.
The 3rd and 5 at the 12. With a 5-point lead, this is just mammoth.
Yeah, interesting right here. Interesting right here. What coach is going to come up with, I think he's going to use the trap. That's what's been real effective for him. But they've got like 8 in the box, 9 in the box, or 8 in the box right here. So we'll see. And they give it to him.
Barker,
they still
first
can't
down.
Stop it. Still can't
inside
stop
the 5, inside the end zone.
Still
Spins
can't stop
out of trouble.
Yeah, got 8 in the box. Still can't stop it right there. Barker with a nice run right there. Well, that is deflating right there. When you have 8 in the box, you're waiting for the run. You know it's going to be a run. Barker still gets the ball, gets it, passes one guy on the outside, then spins, goes to the goal line. Touchdown. Huge play. Pirates loving every minute of it.
Lasso for the extra point. High snap, get it down, kick is away, and it is good. 28-16. Charlestown may be pulling away. 8:11 to play. We'll be right back. See if Silver Creek can answer here on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
A little breathing room for the Pirates of Charlestown. Barker, 12-yard touchdown run. Big time play on 3rd down, Joey.
Not much in the 3rd quarter for the Pirates. They come back in the fourth quarter, make a huge score. Their defense gave up a touchdown in the third quarter, but that to no avail. It was almost a bend but don't break. We give up a touchdown, we're still up, and then they score one here to give themselves a little breathing room here in the fourth.
Lasso to kick it away. He does. Nice driving kick. Going to settle down about the 7-yard line. Going to be returned. Out across the 15, trying to get the edge, and he does. 20-25. Out to about the 27 goes Jaden Williams.
Nice return there, trying to beat the contain right there, but sidelines plays a little defense there, and that one sprints by one contained man, but got the sidelines there. Then next thing you know, the sea of blue and black jerseys come over and halting there. Did a lot of running, but didn't get past the 30.
In fact, spot him at the 25. That was Aiden Robb. Had things going his way. Costly interception. Last pass. He's recovered well from adversity tonight. Let's see what he does here. 3 receivers left. He looks that way and then throws right as he gets hit, but it's caught and able to get 5 yards, 10 yards, 11 yards. Receiver, nice play over on that far side.
And Gasway with a quick screen right there. You got 3 linemen out in front of him right there. Quarterback looks left and throws right. Gets it, throws right. Got 3 or 4 linemen out there. Gasway just finds his way, picking and choosing. Gets up, first down, Silver Creek.
37-yard line now. Rob looks it over. Fires, caught. Going to be another first down up near midfield.
Nice job right there. Fans over screaming for a little tackle, but hey, he's still in bounds. Still in bounds. Your stand-up guy hits you.
It's Gasway again, isn't it?
Yeah, Gasway with a nice catch right there. A little hitch route. They're playing 8 to 10 yards off of him. That's why he's open.
Well, I like this theory. I mean, there's still 8 minutes to go. You can take 8 and 10 yards of play.
Now they're on him tight. They're on Gasway tight here, about 2 yards up, so they're not going to give that up again.
Now they back out a little. Let's see. A little chess match going on here.
Let's make sure you
Rob,
don't do that.
Quick throw, and the flat dropped. That's incomplete. Tried to get it off to Drake Oltman, and I think he was running before he caught it.
Yeah, ball carrier just took his eyes off the ball right there. Had it, didn't bring it into the tuck and tried to make a move and just lost the football there. So incomplete pass, which is a good thing. That would have took off some time on the clock with basically no yards gained. So good opportunity here for Silver Creek to push the ball up. If they can push the ball up the field here just a little bit and save some of that time on the clock. Possibly get a score here before, I say, 5 minutes. Be
Rob,
good for him.
Under some heat, and he is going to be hit and sacked back at the 44-yard line. Charlestown just kind of bringing it from every angle on that one.
Yeah. Draven Sexton right there, the big senior, just comes in and just puts his big paws around the quarterback, holds on. Says, you're going nowhere. No, sir, not right now. Not on mine. Not on my time right here. Big play right there. Big sack by the senior.
They're down in about 13, back at the 44. Getting late on the Dragons. And a bad snap, and Rob, he does pick it up. He manages to get it out. It's caught. Now it's not going to go anywhere. In fact, it loses a yard or two, but then here comes a late flag. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, the bad snaps right there. Throw timing off every time. We got a face mask here. Face mask on the defense, which is going to, I don't know if that's going to be enough for a first down, though, or is it an automatic first down? That's the key. Incidental face mask?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 yards, incidental face mask. So it's going to be.
But it's us third down based on the flag. So
yeah, I guess they're going to. Don't know how that happens. They thought, okay, I got it. I get it. I'm with it. I understand 100%.
So third down up to the 47 now. Basically, Rob gets a do-over 3 yards closer. He's got it, sets, got time.
Oh,
fakes.
he lost it.
He faked so well that the ball fell out of his hands.
Yeah,
so.
and that's kind of what happened on his interception right there. He kind of looked to throw it, and he kind of just.
He might have seen something, honestly. He may have said, looking a little silly here is better than chucking a pick. So.
Yeah, just do it, or just maybe held onto it right there. Just.
Well, they're saying that's a fumble, and he does recover it, but it'll be a loss of 7 yards. So 4th down, and at least for the moment, Rob stays on the field. It is, of course, getting late midway of the quarter. They're down a dozen, and they're going to go. All in for the Dragons. 4th down. They need 17 down to the 43. Rob gets away. Flag comes in. Deep throw. One man's out there. It's incomplete anyway. And I think we probably got a hold in the backfield, but it'll be declined if that is indeed the nature of the penalty.
Yeah, they're going to call a hold on big number 67 right there. And
yeah, the offense running off the field.
Decline that one. It's going to be Charlestown ball here with 6 minutes to go.
So a nice stand there by the Pirate defense.
Great job there by the Pirate defense. Some of that self-inflicted there by the Dragons. The bad snap. But other than that, Charlestown defense did a heck of a job right there. So they're going to get the ball back here with 6 minutes to go. Now you wonder if Coach is going to run the ball right away and try to.
The way they were running on that last drive, I'm going to put a bet down on yes.
Who's the running back? You don't have a running. Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
okay.
do.
There he is. Right.
Old number 25, your friend and mine, Mr. Robert Barker.
Richard Barker, or if it's going to be Tribe.
It is Barker. Barker goes right.
Running, looking.
Breaks for 5,
seeing.
for 10, for 15, for 20. How about for the whole 40?
Wow. Yep. Wow. They say I got 5 on it. Barker said I got 40 on it.
Yeah.
Barker said, I got 40 on it, Coach. Give me the ball. Barker with a sweet run. Watch Barker right here. Watch the speed on this play. Barker gets it, just outruns everybody to the corner. Great blocks by his wideouts, then just sprints right by, beats the angle. Barker.
Now we talked about video games. I think somewhere down there he hit the turbo button.
He hit the turbo button. Like I said, some said they have 5 on it. Barker said, I got 40 on it, Coach. Give me the ball. I'll put it in the end zone. Get you 6.
Got a couple of flags that came flying in here. This is all well after the touchdown, as everyone was lined up for Lasso's extra point.
Yeah, temper's probably running a little hard there. Robert Barker again. After a 12-yard run, Barker now has a 40-yard run.
So Lasso is going to kick it. Ricky White's the holder. White gets it down, and Lasso boots it through. And Charlestown's opened it up. Flags come in. We're going to go ahead and take the break. 35-16. Be right back here on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
That's just a great
And we're back. Touchdown and some random extracurriculars. They haven't changed the scoreboard here, but the extra point was good. Everything that came after, so it's 35-16.
35. I was just saying that was a great run by Barker. Just an excellent run.
He's had a fine game throughout. He had the one fumble early, but even on that, it was just an effort play trying to pick up a couple additional yards. So
here, Barker's got 2 touchdown runs. Got Davis on a nice catch there. Got number 2 right there. His man Tribe with some really fine, outstanding runs. Been just a full team effort here by Charlestown.
The penalties were apparently offsetting because we're seeing the kickoff from the 40-yard line as it would normally be. Lasso. This one is going to hit out of bounds. Boy, I don't think that one was intentional. Some of those ones in the first half I think were. That one, I think he didn't hit it real well.
I like my golf shot. Just hit it, and I'm like, man, what happened? I'll be like, why did the ball going down the middle?
I hit it straight. Why did the ball end up over there?
Exactly. But I think that may be a little intentional. I don't know. It looks like he's kicking in that direction.
Yeah, I think he's kind of aiming in the corner anyway, but
just can't keep it in bounds.
Yeah. Again, week 1. Everybody's got some things to work on.
You know, some guys are going to be taking some ice baths or getting some ice packs tonight for those cramps.
Oh, Silver Creek back on the attack. Now down a bunch, 35-16. Making a change at quarterback here. Quick throw, complete. Nice gain of 10 or so yards, and that's Gideon Harris out there at quarterback.
There's Gasway. Gasway, nice catch. Nice pitch, nice catch. They're playing off of him. I think they may play a little closer now.
Picked up 11 that time.
Yeah, they start off 10 yards off of him. Now they're 5 yards there to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Harris, big rush, throws downfield. Gasaway, he caught it and then gets popped after he catches it. Goodness gracious. He's down about the 34-yard line, and his bell got rung on that one.
First of all, got players down here. I think they ran into each other over here, back by the quarterback.
Yeah,
2 players for Charlestown. And then you got the quarterback who throws a really excellent pass on 2 deep coverage right there. They jam Gasway. Gasway beats the jam. Quarterback throws a perfect ball right there. He goes up, gets it. Know he's going to get hit. Comes down, gets it. Gets hit. Tough guy right there. Gets the first down. Takes the hit. Moves the chains.
Okay, the 2 players from Charlestown are both up. Gasaway, I don't know that he is.
I don't know if Gasway's up, and it looks like the player that made the hit may be down as well over there. We could see a replay on that one. Really good job, though.
Impressive physical catch, and then
nice hit right there, and I think
yeah, maybe both of them, yeah.
Maybe he hit him so hard he kind of dazed himself a little bit there.
We'll step aside while they tend to the injured personnel. We'll be right back. 5:39 to play here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
So we're ready to get going again. Everybody back to their respective sidelines, more or less in order. First down at the 34 after a nice play by Gasaway. The backup quarterback, Gideon Harris, has the Dragons on the move. And what are we looking at now?
Timeout? Or
timeout, yeah, just in case we didn't have enough chance to contemplate the mysteries of the universe, we'll have a little more. We'll be right back here on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
35-16, Charlestown pulling away here in the fourth quarter. It's 21-16 for a long time, but last couple scores giving the Pirates a lead, but here come the Dragons. Harris throws, caught, down to the 30, and making the 29-yard line, the receiver. So nice pickup of about 5 yards right there by Colt Jones.
There's a little quick out right there. Just hits Jones, and pitch and catch. Runs back. Jones on a little flat route out there, catches it, gets some yards.
2nd and 5 at the 29. Harris rolls right. Harris got all kinds of time, throws, incomplete. The receiver kind of broke off. And
well, he had Altman right there quick. It's, coach will say, take the shallow route. Go ahead and take the money. You're right there. Gain, 4 or 5. You take that. He went for the deeper route. He was covered. Take the short route. That's the thing they talk about sometimes. Quarterbacks want to go for the big play. Take the short route. Just take the sure thing. Get about 5-6 yards and let him get out of bounds.
3rd and 5. Harris looks to the sideline.
Silver Creek had some opportunities there in the third quarter. Had a little opportunity there early in the fourth. And
Harris rolls right.
There he is.
Fires, caught
nice
down about the 20-yard line. That'll be a first down. Move the sticks. Nick Gonzalez able to get down there.
He had 2 guys open right there. That's the play they scored on earlier. He threw it to Gonzalez that time. Early in the game, they hit the deep guy going right there, right behind Gonzalez. He would have been wide open right there. As you look at him go past Gonzalez, he's wide open there, but makes a sure throw.
Harris under a lot of heat, flips it out of there. It's incomplete. Yeah, I think that's a clean play.
Yeah,
I mean, there you could discuss grounding, but he had a receiver reasonably close to that ball.
Yeah, strong job of getting the ball out of there. Great job out of the defense right there, just getting there. I think they're bringing an extra man right now. They're just bringing one because they know they're going to throw it. Just bring the extra man all the time now.
2nd and 10. Elliott's the back beside Harris.
Bring more than they can block.
Harris, quick throw, caught. Gonzalez down to a first down, I believe, inside the 10. Yep.
Nice throw, nice catch again. Quarterback knows he's going to get hit right here. Watch this. He just drops back. We'll get back with him right here in just a second after this play.
1st and goal. Just inside the 10-yard line. Nice drive so far for Gideon Harris. Harris throws into the end zone, incomplete.
Still have his back foot right there.
Yep.
Didn't have much of a chance. No power in the ball right there.
I like what I've seen from him on this drive, though. Certainly some good experience for him.
Great experience for him. He's a baseball player right there. He got an arm himself, knows how to throw that ball. So that time just coming off his back foot. Throw off your back foot, don't get much power on it.
They run Elliott this time, trying to break off the left side. He's got some room inside the 5. Didn't quite get the end zone, but it's going to be 3rd and goal from about the 3.
Nice run right there by Elliott. Even a better job right there by number 40, Blake Thacker. Thacker just adding this tackle total right there. Last year he had 108 tackles, 63 solos. About 7 for loss last year. Another tackle there to add to his totals.
Harris rolls, throws, caught. And he didn't quite get in. He's going to be just short of the goal line. Caught by Drake Oltman, but he is down at the 1.
No, that time he did go for the easy pass right there, but Oltman just had no room. As soon as he caught that, less area down there by the goal line. You got another cramp going, but there's just not much room down there when you're at the 30-yard line. You throw that, he's got about 5 or 10 more yards he can run.
Got a player down and a timeout. We will quickly take the break as well. We'll be right back. 4th and goal upcoming here on Glycod.
Watching Southern Indiana high school football on Glycod.
Had a flag on that last play. Didn't see it come in, but it's 3rd and goal back at the 8 now. So a mixed bag. It's not 4th down, but it's 5 yards further back. Harris throws over the middle, incomplete.
Good coverage there by Charlestown. You got 2 guys on that receiver right there. Really no place for the quarterback to get the ball in. That'd be the perfect pass. It still might not have got it in if it's the perfect pass right there. So looking for Altman. It's going to be 4th down here.
4th and goal at the 8. Harris has got Jaden Williams with him now in the backfield. Quick throw, deep ball. The big man could not haul it in. Incomplete. Smart idea trying to hook up with Donovan Whitehead, but that one didn't work out.
Didn't give him a chance. He threw the ball, and the ball was, at the receiver's. It was at the receiver's hands, but it was like basically at his about shoulder length right there, maybe chest length. You got to just throw it up so he can just go up and get it.
Right.
Kid of that stature, throw it up there so he can jump up and get it.
You don't put the alley-oop at his ankles. You put it up there.
Yeah, you put it up there where he can go get it.
Over the rim, yeah.
Just didn't give him a chance there. So, right idea. And I'm sure Coach will probably try to work on that a little more as the year goes on. Just work on just throwing it up and out.
Charlestown takes over on the 8. Run the football, and quarterback kept it. No, I thought he did. It was a fake. It's the back who's got it the whole time, runs all the way across the field, and somehow breaks free. Goodness gracious. And a flag will destroy it.
They're going to call
my.
that. I can't believe he called
Flag
that.
at midfield will take back what would have been a 92-yard run to remember for Robert Barker. He's still going to get about half of it, but the flag will.
That wasn't really, I don't know. That was, oh, wow. You want to spoil a run like that?
Goodness.
Man, that is, watch this. So he gets it. He cuts all the way back across. He goes. He's running. Watch this right there. They just kind of bump into each other. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have called it. I would have gave him the run. If you watch it from the start, too, how he gets it, and there's no place to go, and he has to bounce out left. And you're thinking, oh, this is a loss. How's he going to get this thing? He says, okay, maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And then next thing, okay, maybe I'll make it a 10-yard run. And then next thing, okay, maybe make it a 40-yard run. And next thing you know, he's breaking across the 50, taking it to the house. 2 guys run into each other, and the referee called a flag. So, I mean, that's highlight worthy. That's something you put in your program. We're just showing other people. You're like, but, hey, the ref makes his call, and, he's does what he has to do. He believed it was a clip, so a block in the back.
It still is a 35-yard run, but, it was a 92-yard run, if not for a pretty incidental flag behind the play.
That's one of those things they would have called history.
Yeah.
And not history. That would have been his story. That would have been his story to tell everybody about.
I'm going to throw out a name on that young man and the way that he can run. A little bit of a Reggie Bush action.
Has that little twerk or a little kick to him like that.
Yeah.
How he just kind of and it's
Reggie wasn't the biggest of backs either, but he still would get a couple more yards than you thought he would a lot of times.
Reggie Bush. I remember going home every Thursday night or Saturday night at 10:30.
Yeah.
To watch.
Up all night for the
watch FS1.
Pac-12. Back when there was a Pac-12, right?
Yeah, Pac-12 network on FS1. And the guy's like, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going home." And da-da-da. Friday, Saturday night, guys going, "You going home? You're not going out?" "No, I'm not going out. I'm going home. I'm going to watch Reggie Bush. I'm going to watch SC. I'm going to see how they're going to do it tonight."
I'm going to bet your percentage of ending up disappointed was much lower than their percentages of ending up disappointed.
Well, I
not trying to throw your buddies any
no,
flack here.
No. I mean,
but no, Reggie delivered.
Every time, man.
Yeah.
I mean, every time. I just, it's like, how's he going to do it tonight? It was,
yeah.
I've had moments like that in my life with certain sports figures.
Now from the 43, Traub's in there. They're going to give him a shot, and he runs for about 3. And you would think with game situation, you're kind of in just grind it out mode a little bit here.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm thinking of people I would run home to see. I would always run home to see Bird and Magic play in basketball.
Can't go wrong with that one.
I'd run home to see Jordan, Michael Jordan, how he's going to do it.
Yeah.
We'd run home on Sundays to watch Barry Sanders.
Uh-huh.
Let me wait till after this play.
2nd and 7 at the 46. Hand it off, and Silver Creek pursues Traub and drops him in the backfield.
And not much on that one there. He just kind of waited, and there was no blocking right there, no blocking whatsoever.
Yeah.
On that one, so I would run home to watch Barry Sanders. I would run home to watch Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, and Mark McGuire that summer. I would I'd run home and see how are they going to do it. I was watching that. That was interesting back in in my lifetime here. Those are things I would go home to watch.
Yeah, baseball was rarely more must-see than that. 3rd and a dozen back at the 41. Here goes Traub. Traub makes one man miss. He is near the first down marker. I think he's a yard short.
Oh, no, don't push him back.
Yards
Stop.
Short, and then we get
Stop.
extracurricular.
Well,
2 flags, 3 flags, 4 flags.
The lineman, number 66, laid on top of him. Then got up with his hands up, and then that's just a little heated play there by the lineman of Silver Creek. He's mad and just pushed him off, and gonna get 15 there, but they could call offsetting. I don't know if they're gonna call offsetting, but
yeah, man.
The Silver Creek linemen, they always catch the second guy no matter what.
Always.
But yeah, and Reggie Bush, it was must-see TV. Had to go home and watch SC all the time. How are they going to do it? So what are they calling here? Let's see.
I'm not sure. They're sure.
Is he doing unsportsmanlike against Charlestown? Personal foul against Silver Creek? I'm not sure. They're going back. They went back.
Yeah.
So I guess is that for him laying on top of him?
I thought I saw a mention of a hold somewhere in that, but
he's on top of him, and
it never got real clear. So
disappointed the kids, or the kid was frustrated and pushed him off. So
yeah,
I think cooler heads are going to prevail for these two teams. I don't think they're going to do anything too out of the line, or
no, they're too well coached to be knuckleheads.
Exactly. Can't listen to some of the bark that's being yelled out there. You just got to understand it.
So it's 3rd down, but I guess this is victory formation. It looked like punting formation, but I think it's just victory formation. I think they're going to kneel down here.
Yeah, they do that. Well,
I'm not real sure. Yeah, that's what they do, but there's still nearly a minute. So, yeah, I mean, they've got to run one more play. So, I don't know. It surprised me a little, but
let's see. Let's look at the play clock there. Play clock.
Yeah, about 17 seconds difference.
Yeah, so they'll do that, but good game here by both teams here.
Yeah, it really was.
Charlestown's about where they left last year. you see significant improvement by the Silver Creek Dragons. I don't think they're going to punt this one. They're just going to.
I don't either, but it's going to be a delay of game with 17 seconds. So
yeah, so he calls timeout.
Got to do something.
Yeah, he's got. I guess. Well, you can't snap the ball either because the game won't be over. So
right. I think somebody got a little bit off on the count. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. I think they meant to snap it, but hey, it didn't happen. So.
17 seconds, probably one more punt, and then a snap or two for Silver Creek. Yeah, again, I think both teams are going to come out of week one with that hope very much intact. Charlestown showed some resiliency, some ability to fight through some issues, and some big-time playmakers, and particularly one in the backfield, Mr. Barker. And Silver Creek, yeah, I mean, they're going to end up on the short end of this one, but they made it competitive for about 3.5 quarters, really.
Very competitive, and I think everyone can see the silver lining. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel there.
High snap, but he gets it. He will kick it. A very high kick. That's going to hit and go out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
It almost stayed in bounds.
If it had, it might have run out the 9 seconds.
It might have, yeah. Almost did it there, so I believe the boys will, I guess they'll take a knee here or maybe throw a Hail Mary. I'm not sure what they'll do here.
Well, sidelines have long started emptying for Silver Creek.
Yes, they have.
For Charlestown, I think they're getting ready to celebrate.
I'm sitting here looking at the stats. I'm still thinking of some must-see TV.
Oh, yeah.
That being the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, the old TMC days.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Steph Curry's
I'll say the most electric player I've ever seen in person.
And
then Mr. James is right there behind him.
Yeah.
But seeing what Steph did was just another level.
Yes, it was. I'm thinking of some golf stuff and the greatest show on turf.
Rob going to hand it off to Elliott, and they will run it for one final play, and he gains about 8 yards. And that will end it. Charlestown got a valiant challenge from Silver Creek, but the Pirates able to hang on, pick up the victory, 35-16. We'll be back to recap it for you. Tell you tonight's most outstanding players. Once again, Charlestown 35, Silver Creek 16 here on Glycod.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong, and it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding provided in part by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceservices.org.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by German American Bank, home of the School Spirit check card, and sponsor of tonight's final numbers. Visit any of their branches or bank online at germanamerican.com.
And welcome back to Charlestown High School, where the Pirates able to claim a 35-16 win in the battle. I never know if it's Battle of 403 or Battle of the 403. It's one of those etiquette points. I never can remember the rules for when, a road is, we got the Watterson to Gene Snyder, but they're just saying the Battle of 403.
Battle of 403.
Okay.
That's what they
I would
tell
respect it either way, but in any case, it turns out on the right side for Charlestown, they win, move to 1-0, Silver Creek to 0-1. As good a time as any to point out that tonight's scoreboard at Ticker UC is presented by Mack Construction. Mack Construction, construction excellence you can build on. I appreciate their contributions and those of all of our other sponsors. Again, a positive game for both teams. Silver Creek comes up on the short end, but really had an excellent third quarter, had the situation to where, they're on the right side of the field driving for what could be a go-ahead score when you get an interception that really kind of everything flowed the other way from there. But for 3 to 3.5 quarters really went pretty well.
Right. Reminds me of the song Same As It Ever Was. That's kind of what happened to them last year. But in those cases, when those things happened last year, it's like the team just completely fell apart. Mm-hmm. And you could see they didn't completely fall apart. They were still in the game. Even after that, they held on there. Defense had a couple of solid stops. Still trying to come back and score again. And then Charlestown just got resilient and came through. Mr. Barker and the boys and did their thing and next thing you know, a touchdown, then another touchdown, but Silver Creek, they played really well. They played really well. Like I said, there was no quitting them. You could tell that they're going to be much better than they were last year.
Coach Stanley, I think, has got a bright future there, and obviously so does Coach Daniel. Two young coaches who we saw some incredible strategy, particularly on that offensive side of the ball, where they both have plenty of experience from both of them. Reason to have high hopes for both teams as the season progresses. We're going to take a quick break, step aside, bring you some final numbers, and then tonight's most outstanding players. We'll be right back with you. Charlestown 35, Silver Creek 16 here on Glycod.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Looking for family fun in southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You don't have to look far to see the power of the Electrical Union Local 369. No matter the size, we have the right contractor to fill your needs. When it counts, you can count on the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 369. Contact the IBEW today.
State Farm helps make renters insurance simple. Our agents are dedicated to understanding your needs to help you choose the right coverage.
Call State Farm agent Teresa Lamb in New Albany today.
I'm Dr. Seth. Around here, we like to say we are not your average orthodontic practice. We're not your average anything, really. We are 100% family-owned, guided by Christian values, and we've built something that's about much more than just straightening teeth. And we're proud to be, by far, the most generous orthodontic practice to our communities, because this is home, and we believe that we are one big, beautiful human family. Our atmosphere? Light, fun, and easygoing. There's no referral necessary. Consultations are totally complimentary. And with flexible, super friendly financing, we are here to make orthodontics as stress-free as it can be. At Ernstberger Orthodontics, we believe in not just creating healthy smiles, but a happy, wholesome experience every step of the way. Come see the difference. Smile with us at Ernstberger Orthodontics.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential.
Charlestown, a 35-16 winner over Silver Creek. And now a time to look at tonight's final numbers and tonight's big plays of the second half presented by German American Bank. Home of the school spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. 21-9 at halftime. Charlestown with a late score that really gave them all the momentum. Excellent third quarter for Silver Creek, highlighted with a big play to get them back in the game. Rob to Elliott, 35 yards. Great play by Rob, just keeping this alive, waiting, and then making the play.
It was an excellent play right there by him for a quarterback to keep his eyes up the field on that. Most quarterbacks are ready to run, but he looks up, finds his man, nice throw, great catch, touchdown. Keeps him in the game.
So extra point made it 21-16, 7:38 to go in the third. It stays that way until just over 8 minutes left. And the biggest play of the game probably right here, 12-yard touchdown run. Mr. Barker for Charlestown, and this just was a huge third down run.
Yeah, they've got 8 in the box right there. When you've got 8 in the box and they're expecting the run and you still beat it, that shows that you've got quality talent, you've got quality back, you've got guys just getting just enough of a defender where your back can cut off of them. That's what Barker did, and next thing you know, 12 yards later, he's in the end zone.
That made it 28-16, 8:11 to play, and Barker had one more. This one almost as spectacular as the near 92-yard run. This one's the 40-yard run that does count. Here he goes.
Outruns the angle right there and just takes it right to the house. And, like I said, he said, I've got 40 on it, 40 more yards. And I wish we could show the – can we show the 92-yarder? I mean, I know it was a flag. The referee called a flag.
Only about 35 of it counts.
It was beautiful, though. That's one of those plays you've got to see.
All the way across field.
Even though it doesn't count. Yeah,
Goodness.
it's one of those plays. If we could show that, it's just a beautiful play. But we don't have it, so, but, hey, people will tell you about it. You'll be hearing
the
stories
good
about
thing
it.
with YouTube is you can go click back in the video and watch.
Subscribe, and get on GlideCod, and you can see it again.
We'll have it all. Yeah, check out the QR code.
There you
for
go.
those of you who are technically savvy, or for those of you who, like me, are not, you can still point your phone, and that's all you got to do. It'll take care of the rest.
I just ask the kids. They tell me, hey.
Good advice. So 35-16, that's the final. We will be back in just a minute to tell you tonight's most outstanding players. Charlestown to 1-0, Silver Creek to 0-1, but a lot to like in the battle for 03.
Allstate's car insurance rates have gone down, which means your savings are about to go up. Check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Find out how you can get great auto insurance at a lower price. Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe. This is the...
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Southern Indiana High School football on GlideCod.
Welcome back here on GlideCod. Charlestown High School, Charlestown Pirates 35, Silver Creek Dragons 16. And tonight's most outstanding players are brought to you by Ernstberger Orthodontics. Smile with us, Ernstberger Orthodontics. Hard to pick a guy for Silver Creek. A lot of outstanding performances, a lot of guys making things happen, but we ended up having to go with a guy who put him on the scoreboard most of the time they got there. A learning game for him. I'm sure he'll have some plays to grow and improve on, but he made a couple of big plays in the passing game, and that's the quarterback, Zayden Robb. Looked pretty good tonight.
He will grow. Coach loves him, loves what he's got back there, both guys as quarterback, but Rob will grow. He will get better. Gasway, Altman, Whitehead, those guys, they're going to get better. You can tell they're going to get better. They're going to get better. The running back, they're going to get better.
Good, yeah.
Defense, they're going to get better.
Gutsy, yeah.
Yeah, they're making plays early. Team's going to get better, but yeah, Rob was the guy for them tonight, and that's where we're going with it. That's the man. He's the man tonight.
Its own challenge for Charlestown at the half probably would have gone with the quarterback, Christian Grayson, who'd accounted for 3 touchdowns in the first half. But in the second half, and the guy who kind of was impressive in spurts through the first half really took things over late, and he's got the stat line for it, and that's the running back, Robert Barker. 17 carries, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that's without about 60 yards that he probably should have had on another fourth quarter run, which was the most spectacular one of the night, which would have put him up to about 250 and 3 scores.
Easy 200-yard night. But incidental there. That's one of those plays, before we get to him, that's one of those plays that coaches say, when he's in front, you just throw your hands up and celebrate.
You don't need to help him.
You don't need to do anything.
That's right. Help him celebrate.
And sometimes, kids, I understand they feel like, I need to be part of the play. I need to be part of the play. And my personal thought is I don't think it was. But
it's kind of behind the play, really.
But they ran in each other, and that's one of those things. Don't give the referee and don't give him a chance.
Yeah.
Don't give him a chance to make that call. So he throws hands up. But Barker was the man tonight. Barker, he outran some angles tonight. Another good effort by the other running back, Schraub.
Yeah, Schraub had a good game. Grayson was excellent in spots. Grayson's got some things to pick up, but as he does, he's only going to improve.
Had 2 good receivers out there catching the ball, moving. I mean, they're the full package. So
they really are.
They are. But when your back's on like that and everybody else is on there, you're just And that was one of our keys to the game: be explosive in offense. And Mr. Barker said, I got you.
I got the explosive covered. Yes,
I got you. And I said, I appreciate it because he was explosive tonight.
He was. Congrats to both of them. Encourage you to join us next Friday for a great Week 2 schedule. Our coverage starts about 6:30. And for that schedule information, I encourage you to visit glycod.com or scan that ubiquitous QR code that you see on your screen right now. Again, we will be here. It'll be a long run, but a good run that starts tonight, and it's good to be back with you. Thanks to my team, it was good to be back with Scott Moore, my producer, Joey Hamilton, my analyst, Devin Jackson, the cameraman, Steve Bird with production assistance. But most of all, thanks to all of you for watching. This is just week 1. We're just getting started. Dial in, tune in. See you next week. More high school football action here on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Football, presented by Priority Radiology. You have a choice. Tonight's game was brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Interstate Batteries. Reliable starts with Interstate. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. They do it right the first time. German American Bank. Building community since 1910. Mack Construction. Construction excellence you can build on. Clark County Youth Services. Serving youth and families in a safe and caring environment. Northside Security, where service and protection meet. And by Deering Floor Center, Tommy's Express Car Wash, and Strike and Spare Family Fun Center.
Visit glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.